Let's get to this Ryan's Roses revisit. Samantha wrote to us a while back. She was wondering why her husband all of a sudden decided to step up and do all the stuff at school, the parents' responsibilities. He was bending over backwards to attend school events, and she thought, okay, there must be incentive, and maybe it's the mom of another kid at the school. Now, we got Matt on the phone. He sent the flowers to his wife, but he then confessed that he was going to do all this school stuff with their child because the other moms at school called her the B word, didn't like her.
Yeah, they didn't like her.
Wait, who said that?
I know you're not. I know you're not at all. I just that's you can come
Kids,
across,
kids.
Come across as,
Did someone say something to you?
just I overheard some other parents talking.
And after Matt got done with this call, a lot of people called up and said, I really wish people in my life would handle themselves like Matt. I mean, he was stepping in to try and save the day.
Yeah, he tried to protect his wife.
It's been almost a year and a half. What has happened since? Samantha, how are you?
Hi, Ryan. I'm well. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So tell me, what has happened since we spoke? Because Matt was stepping in to save the day, and there were other parents at the school apparently talking behind your back, and that's why he did it.
Okay, so remember how he told us that it was all because the other parents didn't like me because I was annoying, blah, blah, blah. Well, I actually totally believed him because I can be a bit of a B-word. But this is what has happened. Ryan, he was gaslighting all of us. He was totally cheating on me.
No.
I am not kidding. He was cheating with one of the moms at school.
Wow.
How long did it take you from when you found out this information on our call? How long did it take you to figure out he was seeing someone else?
A few months. I took that all into account. I heard what the other people said about listening to him. He sounded like the best guy, and I was like, something must be really wrong with him. I must be wrong.
I'm shocked.
Oh, it's
I
terrible.
found some texts on his phone, of course. That's what happened. But it was another mom at school who blew it all up because she also found out and told everybody about it right around Thanksgiving. Perfect. It's been actually really hard. We do have kids
so sorry.
So what is the status now? Is he not around?
He is not around physically, and we are separated. He moved out, but we're not divorced. We're heading that way. But, of course, we have kids. Like, I don't, anyway, it's pretty complex.
Well,
I don't know
listen,
to get into it.
never second guess your intuition. You've got a good radar. And it's like, it's bad enough he was cheating. Then he tells you that people are talking badly about you behind your back. It's crazy.
I know. Well, it's crazy making, definitely, because I was like, there must be something wrong with me, you know? And anyway, so that's the long and short of it is that you're right.
Sorry.
That's my intuition. Thanks.
Don't second guess yourself. I'm sorry that you're going through this, and you
know
really
what?
hang in there.
I don't think it would have all come to fruition without you guys, meaning I don't think it would have come to light. And so it's all going to be for the best. So I appreciate you guys taking initiative.
All right. Well, good luck.
Thanks, Ryan.
Thanks, Samantha. Bye.
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 What's shocking to me is we talked to him, and I can remember it like it was yesterday. We're taking all these calls about people who were like, oh, I don't doubt him. It's time for Ryan's Roses. So we have this email from Jamie who has reached out to us. Let me grab him. His wife has been very distant, very secretive, and I think almost annoyed with him. We've always had that typical spousal thing where she might get irritated, he says in the email. But it seems now she's looking for any reason to leave the house. All right, so Jamie, thanks for coming on. I'm just reading through your email. So you sense that she's irritated often, and she's being coy, and she's leaving the house. So do you think she's going somewhere when she's leaving the house?
Yes, so like we'll be hanging out, or I'll say, hey, you want to watch a movie, you want to watch television or something, and then she immediately, she picks up her phone and leaves the room, or I'll say, hey, let's throw on something on TV, and she'll say, oh, I'm tired, I'm going to go to bed, and it's like 7:30, 8 o'clock at night, and then she's just, she's on her phone, like everyone's always on their phone, but she's very intently on her phone all the time. And, I just get this feeling that something isn't right.
I agree. Something is not right. It sounds like something's really off, not right. And when you feel that, you can't help but want to get the answers or at least some peace with that. So we're going to call her and we're going to tell her that she has flowers from what?
A secret admirer, and just kind of see how she reacts to that.
So do me a favor, Jamie. Hold on 1 second. Come back and do it. Back to Ryan's Roses. So Jamie's wife, distant, secretive, annoyed with him all the time. She gets irritated, so she just leaves. He thinks something's up. She's going somewhere. Something's going on. She's trying to find reasons to be annoyed. That's a bad sign. He feels it. He feels it. So we're going to get his wife on the line. And Sissany, you know what to do. So, Jamie, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call and then her name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Okay. Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, we're going to do that now. Be very quiet until we say she is on the air. Okay? Jamie, here we go. Good luck.
Hello.
Hi, I'm looking for Tanya.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Hi, Tanya. My name is Sue. I'm calling with Express Flowers. How you doing this morning?
Okay, don't you mean your name is Sissany and you're calling me to see if I'm cheating on my husband? Yeah. Are you? Because I've been listening to you talk about me on the air, so you want to know if I'm cheating? Fine, yeah. Yeah, you want to know? Do you want to know if I'm cheating?
Is that something that you would like to say?
Fine, yeah. I am. I'm cheating a lot.
All right, well, then you should know that your voice is being broadcasted on the radio right now on 102.7 Kiss FM. Tanya? Is she still there? Do you see the line? She hung up.
One of your big fans. Jamie, are you there? That was beyond uncomfortable. I'm not getting involved in that.
Super uncomfortable.
You don't get involved.
No, you did great. You did great. You said what you need to say. Jamie, so either your wife is playing games with us or your wife is cheating. I don't know. You know her better than we.
She's I think it's the latter, and I think that.
Wait, what's the latter? I forgot what I said. What was the latter one? Was it did she playing games or cheating?
I think she might be cheating on me.
Cheating.
She said that, didn't she say it?
Right, but she also could have said that just to get back at him for doing this.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I honestly don't know.
It's hard to hear it on the radio.
Well, Jamie,
on the radio.
Look, she scared me. Okay, and I.
You.
Yeah. Well.
Jeez.
Well, look, Jamie, we're gonna let you go speak to her. You got to find out if she's playing games on us or if she's really cheating. I don't know. I couldn't tell by that because she's obviously upset.
I think I'm gonna have a real difficult conversation.
I think so.
Thank you so much for doing this for me. I really appreciate it.
Jamie, good luck to you in
right.
Santa Fe
Hang
Springs.
in there.
Appreciate it. What do you think? I think she could be actually just playing a game with him because she's upset that he did this. So I don't think she's cheating.
She seems really irritated.
Right, because he just put her all out on the air, and she's like listening to it in the moment. So you'd be irritated too, and that's a clever way to throw it back in his face.
She knew it was us. Like,
right, but cleverly she says, "Yeah, fine, that's what I'm doing." So I don't know. I don't think she would admit to it if she were doing it. I just don't think she would. Not on the air. She knew she was on the air. She knew we were calling. She knew we were talking about her. Would you really say, "Yeah, I'm doing it"? No. You'd say hang up on us.
She did hang
or
up
not
on us.
answer.
Well,
But that's the thing. She said, yeah, and then she hangs up. Like, why not just sit there and explain and clear the air?
Because maybe she
Get
wants
a
to make
choice.
him look. Maybe she wants to make him look silly for making her look silly.
She does. That's what I think, Tanya.
Yeah.
My dad gets worried because I do these sometimes.
Oh, like they're have it out for you.
We're not going to call him.
I know.
No.
I've had like family like, aren't you scared they're gonna like be mad at you? I'm like, I don't know.
Well, I thought you
This
meant
one I
Randy
am.
was worried we're going to call him on the air with your voice. He'd know that for sure.
No.
I mean, he'd definitely guess that. Oh, it's Sissany. He would know it's you. It's now time to do Ryan's Roses. As a public service, as a last resort, if you think something's going on in your relationship, let's see if we can get to the bottom of it here.
All right.
This comes to us from Encino. It says, Ryan and Ellen, my husband went out with his friends to watch the Seahawks game. He's from Seattle, big fan. The game ended around 3:30. He didn't get home until after 8. I didn't care, just assumed he stayed at the bar longer. However, when he got home, he reeked of smoke and perfume. My husband is not a smoker. When I asked him why he smelled of smoke and perfume, you know what he said?
What?
He said everyone at the bar was smoking. It was just too packed. I'm sure the perfume is from all the waitresses running around. You can't smoke inside.
That's right, you can't. But outside, in the waiting area, maybe you can.
And, I mean, how close is the waitress serving the drinks if her perfume is rubbing off on you?
Yeah, that's true.
And he was at Buffalo Wild Wings.
I love Buffalo. To watch a game at Buffalo Wild
It is
Wings
fun.
is like the ultimate.
I don't even need a game.
You don't, do you?
I don't need a game. I can still do it. She says he lied to me. I didn't say anything because I know he's trying to hide something. I want to call him. I want to put him on the air. Let's get Laura. Laura.
Hey, Ryan, how are you?
I'm fine. So we just read your email. So you believe that he was not even at Buffalo Wild Wings. He actually went to some other place or took some girl somewhere?
Well, you know what? Something's going on because, as you know, as I mentioned, he went out with his friends. I never have a problem with that. And he went out to Buffalo Wild Wings to see the Seattle game because, you know, he's a huge Seattle fan. That's where he's from. And, you know, the game ended at 3:30. He didn't get home till 8 o'clock. So it just seemed like he was skating around his words. Like, it just like, it's almost like he just like tried to come out of it. But I knew he was lying, and that's the part that really bothered me. But I acted as though like I didn't know, and I just let it go. And I thought to myself, I got to find out what's going on because I'm really nervous. We're newlyweds. We're almost married a year, and you know, I feel like, I mean, is the honeymoon phase over already? I mean, what's going on?
I have one question I think will determine whether he was out with some girl or not. Was he wearing a Seahawks jersey?
Yes, I believe he was.
No way.
No girl's going anywhere with a guy in a jersey.
There's no way.
So thank you for calling.
That's it. There's no way. He was hanging with his buddies because no one has game in a jersey.
Unless
sorry.
he was just being, unless he did what a lot of kids do, he changed. He wore the jersey and then he changed before he got to class or the bar.
But I smelled the perfume.
Okay, well, let me ask you what kind of perfume. Could you identify the perfume? Could you give me any sort of description of the perfume? Was it strong?
It was sweet, and I know the difference between cologne and perfume, so I know it was.
So it was okay.
Yes, it was perfume. So I know a bunch of guys hanging out, and whether they're smoking or not is not relevant. The fact that he smelled like perfume freaked me out, and that's.
Did you ask his buddies if he was with them? Do you know any of them well enough?
You know, we don't have that kind of relationship. I really trust my husband, so I didn't go there. I just figured that I would try to do some finding out on my own, which is why I'm sort of surprised that I know he's lying to me, and I need to find out why and what's going on.
You say he's not a liar.
No, he's not.
So this would be the first time that he's ever lied to you?
Yes.
Why can't men and women watch sports together? Why do guys have to go with their buddies? Why can't they say, come along?
By the way, a lot of my friends watch it together. A lot of my friends watch
with
it
the
with their
women,
girlfriends.
right? Like I always go. We all go together. Like
Yeah.
all the couples go together.
We have friends, and it would be cool, you know, if he was just open with me. But the fact is that he brought up the smoking in the bar. It just made me really skeptical because it's almost like he was not even sure of what he was saying, and it made me feel really, really uncomfortable.
Ellen,
and I'm
just for the record,
Yeah.
like I prefer to watch the game with a girl.
Right. Then you don't have to know stats.
Well,
and
who
stuff.
wants to be around all guys all day?
Well, that's true too.
Right? I mean,
Right.
weekends are limited. Time off is not that much for me, so it's like I got to cram. I can't waste
to
I can't waste an
multitask.
entire weekday with 8 dudes.
So true, Ryan. That's a really good way of looking at it.
All right, so Laura, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your husband's name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call my husband on Kiss FM.
We're going to give him a call. Patty is going to offer him some roses. We're going to find out if he sends them to you, Laura, or if he's got somebody else on his mind. And that'll be our first clue. And then what we want to do is find out more detail and the message he puts on the card, okay? So it'll be 2 steps to this. You'll be able to hear everything,
Okay.
and we'll see what we can find out, all right?
All right, thanks.
Do you guys have kids?
No, we don't have kids, but we pretty much
had newlyweds, like I said. We want to travel. We've been talking about going to Europe, so we just decided to wait a little bit.
Okay.
So
well,
it's best.
Good luck. Here, we're calling him now.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Michael?
Yeah?
Hi, Michael. My name's Patty calling from Strawberry Fields. How are you?
Yes, hi. How can I help you? Who are you?
My name's Patty. I'm calling from Strawberry Fields, a floral shop that
Wait,
just
wait,
opened.
wait. Patty from where?
From Strawberry Fields. I just opened a floral shop, and I'm calling because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. They're completely free, and you can send them to whoever you want today. I don't need any information from you, just the name of the person you want to send them to and the note. And I make sure they get delivered today or tomorrow if you like.
Well, why don't you send them to my wife, Laura?
I'm sorry?
To my wife, Laura, in Los Angeles.
Do you have the address?
3 Street.
Okay. And what do you
Los
want?
Angeles.
The roses come. The bouquet come with a note. Would you like to add something to that?
Yes. You are the sweetest thing in the world.
The sweetest thing in the world.
Yeah, you're the sweetest thing in the world. Your husband, Michael.
Michael, it's Ryan Seacrest and Ellen Kay.
Hi, Michael.
Michael, your wife is on the phone. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio right now. Patty works with us. Your wife has asked us to call you to verify some things here.
The reason, Michael, I'm sorry, honey. Listen, you went to the game last week. You came home smelling like smoke and perfume, and I was just really nervous that something was going on with you. And, you know, you lied to me about the smoke.
So, Michael, who did you watch the game with? Whose perfume rubbed off on you last week?
Perfume? With my friends.
Whose perfume rubbed off on you?
And smoke.
Your wife said you smelled like smoke and women's perfume.
Perfume?
Yeah.
But they're...
Honey, come on.
You know,
just...
like smoke. Everybody else, all my friends,
But the
my friends
perfume.
were not smoking, but people around me were smoking.
But there's no smoking at Buffalo Wild Wings.
You can't smoke in that place.
Please just be honest with me, Michael. I know that something's up. I can feel it. Just, we don't have that kind of relationship. What's going on? Come on. Please.
Listen, Laura, I'm sorry. I mean, I didn't mean to lie. Yeah. Look, my friends are like always saying that I'm like, you know, that you're like bossing me around, and I'm like a little, and you know, and they really wanted me to come to the strip bar with them, and I just.
So you went to a strip bar.
Why not tell your wife?
Yeah,
Just
but
say we
listen,
went to the
Laura,
strip.
Laura, please, like, I just want you to know that nothing really happened there. You know, it just nothing really happened there, and.
Okay, look, I'm pretty open with you, and yeah, maybe I am a little bit bossy and demanding sometimes. It's
You know,
my personality. I'm strong,
if I would have told you, you would have probably, you would probably like, get really mad and.
I'm a lot more open than you give me credit for, but lying is worse. Okay,
It is
would have
worse,
rather you been
Michael.
honest.
Look, I didn't really want to go to the strip bar. It's just that my friends,
Every guy says that. My friends really wanted me to go.
I hate it when I'm dragged there. Kicking and screaming.
You know what? Next time, Michael, you can say, I don't want to look like a big you-know-what to these guys, so I'm going to go.
Here's the thing. So, Michael, you didn't tell the truth about where you were. Now your wife is telling you, look, honey, just tell me the truth, and I'm not going to get upset. You got to just be honest with me and tell me. So you went to the club, you went with your buddies, and that's it, right? Nothing else to know.
That's it.
There's no other woman in your life. You didn't cheat on your
okay.
wife. Nothing else, right?
I need you to swear on your mom that you're telling the truth. I need you to swear that you did not cheat on me. Okay, I need you to swear on your mom's life. I don't care who you
Laura,
tell.
I swear, I did not cheat on you. I swear.
All right,
I'm devastated, though, that you lied.
Really happened there at the bar.
nothing really happened. Or
Yeah,
nothing
just-
happened.
Nothing happened. No.
Nothing happened at the strip club. Did anything happen not at the strip club?
No, nothing really happened.
No,
What do you
nothing
mean
really
really
happened or
happened?
nothing happened?
What does really happen mean? Nothing
Come
really
on, Michael.
happened.
Come on, Michael.
it's just like no touching. There's nothing.
Oh my!
Did anything happen, Michael? Did anything happen outside of this club? That's all we're trying to find out, whether it was with somebody or not. So you
really
just went to the club.
Outside, inside, nowhere. Nothing really happened. I love Laura.
So someone rubbed on your jersey.
I need you to listen to how you sound. You're saying nothing really happened. What do you mean nothing really happened? Be clear and specific. I don't understand.
Look, there was at the strip bar. There was obviously some dancing going on, but there's a no touch policy. So, and outside, nothing.
I hear the hesitancy in your voice. You're lying to me.
I did not cheat on you.
You're lying.
I love you. Why would I go and cheat on you? I love you so much.
I want to know. I love you too, but I know you're lying to me still, and I think they know too. Ryan, am I delusional or is
he's being hesitant? But Michael, there's a universe in which we're going to have to move on here. Would you please just tell your wife the truth? See, I'm going to put you both on hold. Laura, hang on for 1 second.
The problem
hang on for 1
is
second, Laura.
he lied, so now we can't believe anything he says.
I believed him for a second. I thought he was just telling the truth after telling a lie, and now the hesitation in his voice and the pregnant pausing every time we ask him to be clear and he's not being emphatic about it leads me to believe that she's got problems. Yep. It's time for Ryan's Roses. This coming to us from Caitlin in Cerritos. Caitlin says, the other morning I noticed my husband had forgotten to put his phone on the charger. When I picked it up, the phone unlocked, and I saw a direct message from a woman. It said, good morning, with a photo that I could not see. The woman's name appeared to be Megan. I got a terrible feeling in my stomach and quickly put it on the charger. So what do you think might be going on?
Okay, well, so a little backstory. So typically I go to bed before my husband and then I get up before him. So this is what happened. So the other morning I came downstairs and I noticed he was still asleep. I noticed he'd forgotten to put his phone on the charger. So, I'm just picking it up I picked it up because it was dark and I was using the light to see where I was going and everything. But we have our phones programmed so that, when your face opens your phone, but we have it programmed so each other's faces can open our phones. So I was putting his phone on the charger and it just opened, and it opened directly to this Instagram direct message from this woman, and it said, good morning. And there was a photo. I guess Instagram has this new thing where you can't see the photo without clicking on it, but I didn't want to click on it because then it would go away. And he would know I'd seen it. But all I know is the woman's name was Megan, but her profile picture was super, let's just say provocative. So I was really, you get that feeling. My heart
Sure, your heart stops,
stomach.
your gut turns upside down, everything is somersaulty.
Right. So I just, I put it on the charger. And, the next day he didn't say anything about it. So I, when he was gone, I had checked it again, and the photo was gone. So, I thought it was one of those that just had gone away, but I could see what he had responded, and he had said, wow, thanks. And then she responded with a winky face. And so I'm just I need to know what's going on.
Okay. We are going to come in on this. Hang on 1 second. We're going to call your husband next, okay?
Okay.
All right, let's get to the Ryan's Roses call. Caitlin is on the line. How long have you been married?
We've been married for 3 years.
All right, her husband got a DM, good morning DM, from a woman who has a provocative picture in her. Where would you say the picture was?
It was on an Instagram. Well, it was her profile picture for her Instagram.
Okay. Mm-hmm. He says a provocative profile photo. All right, so here's what we do. We're going to call him and see what we can find out. I just need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call my husband.
We're going to do that. Be very quiet while we offer him roses, and we will tell him we are on the air. Once we do, we'll all come together. Here we go, okay?
Okay.
Good luck.
Hello?
Hi, is this Aaron?
It is. Hello?
Hi, Aaron. My name is Brittany. I'm calling from the Fresh Florist. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So we actually service the Cerritos area, and I'm trying to promote my business this month. And so we are giving away some free flower arrangements to local residents. It's actually a dozen roses. You can choose from red, pink, or white. They are absolutely free. We just ask that if you are pleased with the arrangements, you refer us to friends and family.
Yeah, absolutely free.
Yes. I don't need cash. I don't need your credit card info. I don't need anything like that. Just the name of the person you want to send them to. We can start there, and we can write a note as well.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. Can I send them to, then you said you needed a name. Can we go with Megan?
Megan? Okay, great. And what would you like to put on the card?
Could you do a note that says, good morning, and make sure there's an exclamation mark at the end. Good morning.
Good morning. All right. Who is Megan to you? Because I have like romantic cards or just more generic cards.
Generic card's fine.
A generic, like a blank card?
Yeah, as long as you just put good morning with the exclamation point, that's fine.
Exclamation. Okay, do you want me to write love Aaron, from Aaron?
No, I think that's fine. Just a good morning.
Aaron, it's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. I have your wife, Caitlin, on the line. Can you tell us who Megan is and why you're wishing her a good morning?
Whoa, I'm sorry. Who am I talking to?
My name is Ryan. I have your wife, Caitlin, and we're wondering who Megan is. Who is Megan?
Megan's nobody.
Megan is a woman.
Aaron, I know it's...
Go ahead, Caitlin.
You made it up.
Aaron, it's me. I know about Megan. I saw your Instagram message with her. I know that something's going on. I knew it.
No, Caitlin, sweetie, no. 100%, I thought I was getting scammed or something, so I just made up a name. There's no Megan, it's just a name I made up.
You're lying.
Oh, well, that's really weird that you sent an Instagram message to Megan saying good morning.
And roses.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a scam. Listen. I have no idea what you're talking about, and this is just crazy. I'm done. I'm hanging up.
Well, your wife might hang up on you first. Aaron, hang up on us then. Hang up. That's going to tell us all we need to know. I mean, look, Caitlin, the message you saw was good morning. The message he sent was good morning. So clearly there's some exchange going on there. Yeah. And he sent romantic roses to her. So Eddie hung up.
Yeah.
I mean,
I can't believe this, but I knew it. I knew it.
Well, you need to find out what's going on and who Megan is.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much.
Well, good luck, Caitlin. I'm sorry about that.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I mean, you know you're guilty if you hang up.
What a liar.
So we had a Ryan's Roses call a few minutes ago. Caitlin and her husband, I mean, basically she caught him because he got a message from a woman early in the morning one morning, a direct message, said, good morning, right? Good morning. Then he sends roses and the message on the card to another woman, good morning. So it matches. It's like that game. What's that game that kids play?
Oh, yeah, like the match game. With the two, you have to flip the cards over.
You have to find the cards and match them together.
Right.
Memory match game.
Memory match game. It's like we just got a match on memory match game. Good morning match, right? So
and he's very adamant about the exclamation mark, too.
We know he's guilty. And then he says, I just made up the name. Well, he didn't, because he wouldn't have just made up the message, too, right?
No.
And then he hung up on us. So, I don't know. There's not a lot of gray area for me. Not a lot of question. Jordan is on the phone with us now. Jordan, is there any way you don't think that he was guilty in cheating?
I mean, I really wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt. I really did. But, like, I mean, who lets his wife have access to his phone and then cheats on her? Like, men are stupid. I really...
So you're saying he should have locked his phone?
I mean, if he's gonna cheat, then lock his phone. But better he doesn't cheat at all.
Right.
I mean,
Why was he so adamant about the exclamation point?
Yeah, that was weird.
Puzzling.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I don't know.
All right, so not a bright future for Aaron and Caitlin in my mind.
No, I don't think so.
All right. Well, thanks for calling, Jordan. You take care.
You too.
Jordan's like, guys are so dumb. He's cheating and not locking his phone. Like, at least lock your phone to try and not get caught.
She's not wrong.
True.
It is Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband and I were at lunch. He was on his phone. I asked him about it. He said he was texting his friend. But that's not what I saw in the reflection of his phone in his sunglasses. I mean, that takes some real sleuthing to figure out the reflection of what's on the screen from your sunglasses. Marissa in Eagle Rock. Good morning, Marissa. How you doing?
Hey, good morning.
So what did you see in the reflection of your husband's sunglasses?
Well, I saw a lot of heart, like a heart emoji, and a picture that definitely had a lot of skin.
Could it have been a buddy of his?
Well, that's what he said. He said that it was this like college buddy of his that's like newly divorced, and I don't know. I just don't believe him. You know, like I'm really worried.
But the skin you saw, was it skin of a man or skin of a woman?
I mean, to me, it looked like skin of a woman, like, you know, lots of skin, maybe bikini, I don't know, and a bunch of heart emojis. And I don't know what else to do. Like, I don't know what else to do but to see if he's telling the truth or not, you know?
And he just said, look, it's a friend of mine. It's a friend of mine.
Yeah. We were finally, you know, on a date. It'd been forever. And he was taking advantage of the fact that I got on my phone because there was this emergency at school. I'm part of a booster club. I'm the treasurer, and they were texting me. So I got on my phone. I'm looking at my phone, and then I see him get on his phone real quick. And we were outside, so he's wearing his sunglasses, and, you know, I see this reflection. So that, you know, worries me right away. I couldn't even focus on what was going on in my school, in the school, you know, booster email chain. And then I asked him, you know, who was that? What was going on? And he's like, oh no, that's just my buddy Alec. You know, he was sending me some pics. He's so funny. And he put his phone down really quick.
Okay, hold on, Marissa. Let me see what I can do. We'll try and call him next and offer some roses, see what's top of mind for him. Okay.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much.
Hang on 1 second. You're welcome. This is Kiss. We'll make that call in less than 2.5 minutes. So keep it right here. Kiss FM, Ryan's Roses. We're in the middle of it. We're about to make the Ryan's Roses call now to Marissa's husband. She thinks she saw the skin of another woman in the reflection of his sunglasses while he was texting heart emojis while they were sitting together on their own date night.
That's crazy.
Their own date night, husband and wife. And she thinks in front of her, he was texting with another woman.
Oh.
That is aggressive.
It is.
So, Marissa, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right, we're going to do that now. Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. Let's see what we can find out, okay?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Hello.
Hi, is this Louis?
Yes.
Hi, my name is Viv. I'm an owner of a shop here in Eagle Rock. It's a flower shop, Vivian's Floral Design, and we're actually offering local residents a promotion today of a dozen free red roses. Is that something you'd be interested in?
Yeah, sure. That's
okay.
Lucky day. Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
They're free. I just need the name of the person you want to send them to, and we can put a note on there, and we just hope that you refer us to friends and family. That's all we ask.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Sure. Let's send this to Sonia and Michael. Yes. Let me give you the address.
We can just start with the note first.
Oh, okay. The note. Sending you all the love from Louis and Marissa.
Sending you all the love. Okay.
Louis, it is Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and I've got your wife, Marissa, on the line. How are you, Louis?
I'm good. Thank you. How about you?
I'm doing well, thank you. So, kind of you to send those flowers. Who are Sonia and Michael?
Sonia is my receptionist, and Michael is the husband. They just announced that they're having a baby.
Oh, that's great. So
Yeah,
reason,
it was like super nice.
reason we're calling is Marissa, if you don't mind, Marissa, I'm just going to cut to it. Marissa thinks that when you guys were on your date night, in your sunglasses, she saw the reflection of a woman in a bikini and some heart emojis that you were texting. Can you explain that to her?
Yeah, that is my friend's Alex's new girlfriend. So Marissa, I'm sorry that happened. I don't know how to explain this. So my friend Alex, he's been divorced, and he like took it hard, like super hard, because his ex-wife was like super evil. So he's dating now this new girl that is into fitness, and like she is like super fit, and she shows a lot of skin. And he sent me the pictures, and like I'm like super thrilled for him because he's super happy. I mean, he's one of my best friends. And Marissa, I'm sorry that this happened. I know that we haven't spent as much time together, like quality time, and I'm sorry. I mean, like I'm happy to show you the text that you saw that day. It's just that like he's been texting me nonstop, saying me like he's super happy and like he's super happy and like super thrilled for that. So every time that like he texts me, I answer back, and like you were like on your phone as well. So it's not like I like was spending too much time on my phone. It's just like you took your phone, and like I took the time to reply the message.
I know. I and you told me that when we were there. I mean, it's so hard, like to put my guard down and just take what you. I think I would be really happy if you did show me the text. I would never ask to look at your phone, but I think I really would. If you don't mind, I really would like to see that, and I think it'll put me at ease.
Yeah, definitely. Like I don't have nothing to hide. Like I love you. Like I'm with you, like 100%. So I
love you too. That's why I don't want this to go wrong. We haven't been, you've been so busy, and I don't know. I got really nervous. Okay.
I know, and this year was crazy. So like, yeah, I don't mind, and I'm sorry. Once again, I'm sorry.
Well, guys, I'm glad we were here to help work this out. Marissa, look forward to you checking out that text. Louis, thank you for coming on with us. You guys take good care, okay?
Thank you, Ryan.
Am I getting those flowers?
Sisney will explain.
Okay. Thank you.
No.
Oh.
But thank you for coming on with us. We do appreciate it.
We're happy that you guys are working it out.
Yeah, who needs flowers when you guys are going to work this out, right? All right, good luck. Bye-bye. Thank you. At first, I want to go back to that because at first he was like diarrhea of the mouth.
A little bit.
He was saying so much. I was starting to think, is he being defensive? Like, this is way over. This is oversharing.
With his friend. So happy. His friend's so
it was
happy.
like so over the top. So Marissa and Louis, she thought she saw in the reflection of his sunglasses a bikini photo of another woman and some heart emojis. He went on to say, oh, yes, you did, because that was a friend of mine's new girlfriend.
Is that what guys do?
What are the rules on that?
I know. Like,
right.
Like, hey, bro, check out my new girlfriend in her bikini. I don't know. I think
I would not like that.
I think that if your girlfriend knows you're sending the photo, but you want to be aware of who you're sending it to, you don't really want to send your girlfriend's photo to a married guy because it just doesn't look great. Just like this situation happened.
Yeah, when she confronted him, he could have just showed her right away. Like, why didn't he just show her? Oh no, look, it's my friend.
Yeah, she did. Well, she did confront him. He's like, yeah, but she didn't get to see what it was. And then he gets on the line and he says, oh, no, I love you. I'm with you. And he goes on and on and on about how happy he is for this new friend and this new girlfriend. It sounded like, wait a minute, I think he's being defensive. And then I started thinking, no, maybe I think he's being genuine.
Let's not forget, he did send the roses to Sonia and Michael, who are about to have a baby. So,
yeah.
What does that tell you?
Was sweet. I think it was nice, but it wasn't his wife.
Yeah, that's nice.
But it wasn't his wife.
Yeah.
But it was thoughtful for another couple's having a baby.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, if I were married, you'd appreciate me sending the flowers to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love flowers.
Oh, Michael, if you're listening, did you hear that? She wants some flowers.
No, he knows that.
Chantal, thank you for coming on. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So do you think he's innocent or do you think something's going on with Lewis?
Oh, I think he's totally innocent. I think he's totally telling her the truth. But besides that, can we talk about single guys in general? Like,
Single guys, yes.
Like, how gross is it that guy would send this picture of this girl that he's dating to all of his friends? Like, you can't tell me that was the only friend he sent it to. And like, here she is on the beach, like, clearly half naked. Like, come on.
Wait, girls don't send photos of the guys that they're dating to their girlfriends?
If they do, it's like we're in it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh, look at us together.
No, Tanya sent photos of her man to me without Tanya in it.
Yeah, that's
like, look how hot he is.
Yeah, that's true, but but not naked photos of him.
Like, he's not shirtless.
Well, he could have well been, because she's like, look how hot he is. He wasn't, but he could have been.
Tanya, you do this, actually, now that I think
Yeah, you send, look at my thirst trap of him.
You totally do.
So I don't know that it's just guys, Chantel.
I mean, I just think it's totally tactless. Like, my husband's friend used to do that, and it was this one girl, like, we became really good friends, and I finally told her. And of course she was pissed. Right. Like, of course she would be upset. Like, nobody wants that out in other people's...
I don't know. Tanya sends photos of her boyfriend saying, oh, hot, drooling, and I think he probably loves it.
I just don't think it's the same. Like, no, it's not okay. You can't do that without someone's permission. I'm sure they've talked about it, you know, and then he's like, oh, cool, yeah.
I wouldn't want Michael getting pictures like this.
No,
like
you
would.
Right.
Hot girlfriend.
Right, but then what about you getting pictures of Robbie? Tanya's boyfriend.
Send those to me.
Why am I getting all the photos of him, Tanya? I don't need any more.
I
don't want them. He's like my wallpaper now. All right, Chantel, thank you for calling. I agree. If the person doesn't know you're sending the photo, that's not okay. And you need to be aware of who you're sending the photo to and how thirst trappy it is, right? How provocative it is. Ryan's Roses as a public service, a last resort here. Let's get Leticia. Leticia, how are you?
Hi, good. Thanks, and you?
Good. Thanks for coming on. Let me read your email. She says, Dear Ryan, my husband is away in Arizona. It was a work trip last week, and then he stayed for Dodger spring training with his buddies. He's coming back tomorrow. When the kids and I tried to FaceTime him early in the morning the other day, he did not pick up. We FaceTime a lot when we're away. When I texted him to let him know we were trying to do it, he texted and said he's still in bed and not dressed, so he doesn't want the kids to see him not dressed. He's never cared before. I thought maybe he was just hungover, but he's been acting strange in general lately. I fear there's more to this story. I'm afraid there may be somebody else. Or in this case, maybe somebody else was with him. Leticia from Reseda. So, Leticia, I have a lot of friends that they always FaceTime their kids if they're traveling before they go to bed, and they FaceTime them actually first thing in the morning before they go to school. I understand that rhythm. And so your concern is this is not normal for him to not do it. So what was going on?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out.
How long you been married?
We've been married for 6 years.
How many kids do you have?
We have 2.
And you FaceTime all the time?
Yeah, we do. We do. Actually, sometimes even when he's at work, we'll FaceTime at lunch. Yeah, we do it a lot.
I mean, why wouldn't he, Sissany? Put yourself in this situation. Why wouldn't he FaceTime? Maybe he's driving a car? But,
No.
But he said he was undressed.
But maybe, the undressed hungover excuse.
No.
You could maybe try to believe because he didn't want to look like that in front of the kids.
By the way, you look hungover and FaceTime all the time. That's no excuse. Nothing to worry about. I mean, have you seen the way we look on FaceTime?
No, I mean, this is the first time. He's acting very weird. It's just never happened before.
So, Leticia, we're going to call him, okay?
Okay, thank you.
I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have permission to call my husband at Kiss FM.
Sissany's going to offer him some flowers, and we want to see who he sends them to.
Yeah.
And
then what he puts on the card, very, very important here, okay? And he's back tomorrow, so we're still calling it. We're not calling him here. Calling his cell as he's in Arizona.
Yeah.
Good luck, okay?
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Johnny?
Yes, him. Who's this?
Hi, my name is Chrissy. I'm calling from Floral Envy. We're actually a new flower shop in Reseda. How are you doing?
I'm good, Chrissy. How you doing?
I'm good. Actually, I'm calling because you've been selected to receive a free dozen roses today, and you can actually send them to whoever you want. And we don't need any billing information from you. We're just doing a little free promotion today.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. Cool. Can I have them sent to the hotel I'm staying at?
Well, where are you at?
I'm at the Radisson in Scottsdale.
Oh, you're in Scottsdale. Let me see. You know what? We might be able to connect that through a flower shop there. So let me see if we can do that. We probably can. So who would you want to send them to?
I just want it to the hotel, to the front desk.
Hotel
if you can send it to Tina, and that's with an E.
Tina with an E. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then what would you like to write on the note?
I'm sorry. I can't hear anymore.
Johnny, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. That is your wife, Leticia. Who is Tina? That's the question. Who is Tina?
Tina's the girl on the front desk that took care of us last night.
I'm sorry. Why are you sending flowers to Tina instead of your wife?
She took care of us last night. She took care of us last night. I figured something.
Honestly, do not understand. You're acting very weird.
Let him explain. What did she take care of last night, Johnny?
We were hanging out last night with the guys, and she took care of the food and drinks.
So the girl at the front desk at the Radisson took care of the food and the drinks for you and your buddies. When you say took care of, what does that mean?
Why is she taking care of your drinks and your food? You can pay for that. That's why you have a job, and you and all your friends.
Letty, it's free. What am I going to do? Pass it? I don't want to offend the girl.
You tip the lady. You don't have to send her flowers.
Yeah, but consider the flowers like a tip. I'm not doing nothing wrong. I'm just sending flowers to say
sorry.
Why are you so angry? Why are you so angry?
No, because I'm being accused of something that I haven't even done.
Oh,
sorry. I thought it was free. I thought it was free.
Did you sleep with her? Just be honest, please. I can't do any of this. Johnny, I think you're sending her flowers. Where is she? At the same hotel? That's so easy, right?
She works at the hotel, Letty.
Why couldn't you pick up this morning? Couldn't you FaceTime?
I couldn't pick up. I was tired.
But you were with her, right? You were with
I was not with her.
Oh
I was not with her. See, this is
Johnny, here's the thing. Johnny, here's the thing. Your wife said she tried to get in touch with you on FaceTime to say hi to the kids. You said I can't. I'm not dressed. Doesn't make a lot of sense. You could easily throw on a robe or something. So that's the first thing. And then now we call, and instead of sending roses to your wife, you asked the florist here if she could use one of their affiliate satellite offices to send them to you there, to the front desk girl. It's not adding up to be, Johnny, it doesn't add up to look great.
It's just going to, if you were to buy me, let's say you're taking care of me, you buy me something, somebody offers me, hey, you want to send chocolates or flowers to my, hey, yeah, send it's free.
Yeah, but I would think to send them to my girlfriend that doesn't exist.
Well, if your girlfriend pays for my lunch, then I would send it to her.
All right, so look, all right, let's assume that you're legit. So you're there. You're unavailable for FaceTime because you don't want anybody to see you without your clothes on. You sleep late, whatever. Fine.
It was a rough night, Ryan.
I understand. I understand. So you're entitled to have a rough night. So fine, you're sleeping in and it's a rough night. But now you send, I'm just saying it looks guilty. You sent roses. You're about to put something on the card to a woman at the front desk who helped you out with your drinks last night.
Listen.
I mean, by the way, that should have been room service.
Listen, it wasn't just us. It wasn't just me. It was my other two coworkers who were all hanging out.
Okay.
Nothing happened.
And what are the names of the other two coworkers?
Steve and Rick.
Steve and Rick are there. Do you know Steve and Rick? Letty? Oh, she's hung up.
Oh,
no, she's hung up.
Oh. See, man.
Why don't you call your wife and try and explain what's going on here? Because obviously she thinks you're cheating on her, bro. That's the reason she reached out to us. So whether it's this or whether it's something else, that's what she feels. I'm not making it up. I'm just telling. I'm trying to help you. All right? Good luck, Johnny. So we've lost her. We've lost him.
Mm-hmm. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. If it's a public service, if there's an issue in your world, you can't sort it out, come to us and we'll try our best. Dear Ryan and Sissany, we went out for a walk the other night and we bumped into a neighbor that we never met. But there was some weird familiarity between my husband and the neighbor. I don't know how to describe it other than to say I feel like they maybe have met before and both knew something that I didn't. I know it sounds like I'm being paranoid, but I don't think I am. Later, I asked him if he'd ever met her. And I purposely got her name wrong, and he corrected it very quickly. Well, there's the smoking gun.
Wow.
If they've never met, I mean, he's going to remember it that passionately.
Right.
And then he slowed down as if he caught himself. Well, that is interesting. Kelly, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, hi.
Appreciate you listening to Hacienda Heights. You know, it all sounded innocent until the part in the email where you say he corrected you quickly about you giving the wrong name to her. And then you say it was like he caught himself. Tell me more.
Well, yeah, her name is Jamie, but I said, it was great meeting Janet, and he immediately jumped in to say that I had her name wrong, but it was like in a way that wasn't casual, like, oh, sweetie, I think her name was this. It was like, oh, no, her name is Jamie.
Oh.
So her name is Jamie, is that right?
Yeah, so then it's just the way he defended it, like, as if it was like a friend of his that I was saying something wrong about.
And
what was weird about their interaction?
They just had this familiarity with each other. Like they had, like you're sitting with somebody and you feel like they have a secret and they're not saying anything and they're kind of looking at each other like they know each other, but they're not saying it, or there's something going on. It's just an energy that I got from the two of them.
Well, we are going to take a break. We're going to come back, and we're going to call your husband to find out what's going on, okay?
Okay.
Hang on 1 second. Kelly is on the line. She is concerned that her husband is lying about a neighbor that they passed walking, and he indicated that she got her name wrong. She did that on purpose. He quickly corrected her as if he knew her. And then he fumbled, and so she thinks that maybe they had something to hide. It was an awkward exchange.
Right. And
she felt like there was a secret that they had between the two of them. And that's really the bottom line here.
That's a woman's intuition.
How long have you been married to him?
Oh, gosh. We knew each other in college, so 22 years.
Wow, you've known him a long time.
Yeah.
All right, we are going to make the call now as a last resort here as a public service. I need you to say, Kelly, you have my permission, Ryan, to call, and then his name on Kiss FM.
You have my permission to call my husband on Kiss FM.
Okay, be very, very quiet while we try and get to the bottom of it, and let's see what we can find out. Okay, Kelly?
Yeah.
Hello, it's Thomas.
Hi, Thomas. My name is Giovanna. I'm calling from Gigi's Flowers. How are you doing this morning?
Good, Giovanna. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So we're new in Hacienda Heights. We're right on Gale near Sequoia Market. Do you know where that little shopping center is?
Yeah.
Perfect. So the reason I'm calling is because we're trying to promote our business, and so we're offering local residents to send free dozen roses to anybody that they like today. And you've been selected to send a dozen red roses. So they're absolutely free. I don't need any credit card info or anything like that. Just the name of the person you want to send them to, and we can write a quick note.
Does it matter if they're at work or home or anything?
No, that doesn't matter as long as you have the address for delivery.
That's sweet. Okay. Yeah. Red roses for my wife. Her name's Kelly.
Okay. And what would you like to put on the card?
She's working today. I can give you her office address.
Okay. Do you want to put the write the note first?
Oh, sure. Kelly. Actually, it works out well. Kelly. Getting ready for this weekend. Hope you're excited. Love, Thomas.
getting ready for this weekend. Hope you're excited. Love, Thomas.
Hey, Thomas, it is Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I have your wife, Kelly, on the line. Thank you for staying on the line with us here for 1 second while we ask you a couple of questions.
Okay.
What are you getting ready for this weekend, Thomas?
Oh, we're going to go to Catalina for the weekend.
Okay, Kelly, is that true?
Yeah, we are.
Thomas, the reason we're calling you, I'm just going to be direct here.
Okay.
The reason we're calling you, Kelly, your wife, thinks that you had an encounter with your neighbor. You guys were walking. You passed her. Her name is Jamie, and she feels like that the two of you have some history together. Okay. Did you know your neighbor Jamie before you saw her with your wife walking?
I'm pretty sure I did. And if it's called, it sounds like this is probably not the reason why. She used to date a buddy of mine named Fred years ago, and I'm pretty sure she didn't recognize me, but I didn't want to kind of bring up old ties, so I just...
but why didn't you tell your wife, though, that you'd known her?
Right.
I don't know. I don't know. It was a while back. What?
Why didn't you just tell me?
I'm sorry. I really didn't think it was a big deal. I guess I was coming off more awkward than I thought. And I didn't really want to meet her.
It's like super awkward. Really awkward.
Well, wait. Hold on, Kelly. You said in your email you're not being paranoid. Are you being paranoid?
No, he was behaving very strange. Very, very strange.
That's fair. I did feel shocked.
More than just like she didn't recognize you. You guys were she definitely knew who you were.
Well, I'm still friends with Freddie, and they kind of burned some bridges, so I don't, if she didn't recognize me, I think it's better for all of us, I think.
She did. You guys were acting so weird. Why didn't you just tell me?
I'm sorry. I am sorry. There's nothing that went on or went on beyond that. I was just kind of surprised. I wasn't too sure. I think it's her, and I'm...
All right. Thomas, you are saying that there's nothing going on with you and Jamie. You're not cheating on your wife.
No.
Right.
No.
Kelly, there you have it.
I know you didn't want it to be weird, but it's really damn weird now, because now I don't trust you. Or
That's fine. Okay, look, fine. So how about... so if she's a new neighbor, we met the dog, next time we run into her, I'll bring it up. I will ask her if she used to date Freddie, and I promise I'll bring it up next time.
All right.
Okay.
Kelly, we're going to let you guys go. We're going to let you both go.
That works. Okay.
Good luck, and if you're going to Catalina, I hope you guys get a chance to talk, okay? I think Kelly might be overreacting.
Really?
Yeah. It sounds like she's just coming after him. Doesn't it?
Right. Okay. Maybe she's got something to hide.
I don't know, but I'm just telling you the tone that I'm hearing from Kelly makes me think that either she's got something to hide or she's overreacting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. As it went on, I started to think that maybe she's creating a narrative.
Mm-hmm. Bing, 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 bing.
Ryan's Roses, there's an aroma. Next, we'll explain. We just did a Ryan's Roses. It was Kelly and Thomas. They've known each other for a long time. They're married. And Kelly, his wife, thinks that when they passed the neighbor walking, he knew her in the past and they had a relationship and something's going on. Anyway, let me play a little of the call, and then I want to get your take on it. But I don't always feel like this, but I do think she was creating a narrative in her head, and I don't think he was doing something wrong, but I feel like she wanted to believe he was. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, we've seen that before in the past where the wife has created this narrative, or she's actually the one cheating.
Let me play some of the call.
Why didn't you just tell me?
I'm sorry. I really didn't think it was a big deal. I guess I was coming off more awkward than I thought, and I didn't really want to meet her.
It's like super awkward.
Okay, I don't know what it is. It's just my gut feeling is that as I listened to that call, I felt like he's not cheating on her, and that she's creating this story, which we all do. We create these stories in our head, these plots in our head, but I think she's really created the story in her head, and it's not there.
What bothers me, though, is that he didn't tell her from the get-go. This is his wife. Why wouldn't he just say, oh, I think that she used to date one of my buddies?
That I don't know.
You see, that's weird.
But I think she's going for the full narrative on this, and I don't think it's there. I really don't think it's there.
We don't know if he's calling the neighbor right now to get their story straight so that when they do run into her the next time they're walking the dog.
But didn't you feel like she wanted to find out, like she wanted to will it that he knew her?
I did sense that, but I also don't think he's Mr. Innocent.
All right, we got business to take care of.
Yeah.
Let's move on. I don't know. I wasn't fully satisfied. I got to tell you. And when I'm not satisfied, I'm going to tell you. It's like that. It's like those second date updates sometimes. They don't. I want to say, hey, great one, guys. But it didn't do it for me. I felt a little unfulfilled.
Yeah, the water's murky.
I felt a little unfulfilled.
He sent his wife the flowers. Let's
And they're going to Catalina.
No, and did you notice that when he sent the roses, he's like, oh, this is perfect. Like almost like he knew, like he was trying to cover. I don't know.
If I were you, I'd complain this morning about that Ryan's Rose.
Yeah. Who are they going to complain to?
Call management. It was just unfulfilling. We'll do another one Monday. It's time now for Ryan's Roses. This is a public service. If you think someone is doing something that's not so right in your relationship and you can't figure out what it is, then you can send us the scenario via email, and we'll see if you want to come on the air to sort it out. This is from Irene. Irene is in Pico Rivera, and she says, Ryan and Ellen, this is just weird and creepy. We've been receiving mail at our house with my fiance's ex-girlfriend's first name on it, but with his last name. They were never married, so I don't understand why there would be any mail addressed to her with his last name. My fiance and I have talked about it, and he says it's only a coincidence. She says, I don't think so. I think there is more to it. So, Irene, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
You say to your fiance, what's this about? And he says it's just a coincidence.
Yeah. Exactly.
Are you sure he was never married?
As far as as far as I know from, well, yeah, I'm not sure. No one's ever sure. But as far as I know, they were never married. He broke up with her because she cheated on him.
She cheated on him.
How long were they together?
They were together for 5 years. Okay. So it was a pretty substantial amount of time.
And how long you guys been together?
We've been together for 2 years. We've been engaged about 7 months now.
And when do you get married?
Next November.
Next November. All right, just jotting this down. Mm-hmm. I don't need to know much more.
No, you don't, do you?
No.
It's all like the ghost of girlfriends past.
Let's make this call. It's Ryan's Roses. Irene, basically she got mail, which is so funny to say.
Yeah, mail.
Who's getting mail?
In the mailbox.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the email mailbox, but the real mailbox. The metal one.
She says she got mail with her fiance's ex-girlfriend's first name on the mail and his last name on the mail. Now, she says that his ex was never married to him. They were just boyfriend, girlfriend. She doesn't understand what's going on. She asked him about it, and he says, only coincidence, honey. Patty's going to come in here. Irene, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right. Patty will offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and then what he puts on the card, okay?
Yep. I'm so nervous.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes?
Hi, may I speak to Rick?
Yeah, this is Rick.
Hi, Rick. Good morning. My name's Patty calling from Blossoms.com. How are you?
I'm good. Who's this?
This is Patty. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Sorry about that. I'm calling because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. They're completely free. You can send them to whoever you want this morning. I don't need any information from you, just the name of the person you want to send them to, the address, and a note. And honestly, all I ask is for you to just go on my Facebook page and, maybe put in a review on it and also, like my page. And that would help me.
This is free?
It's completely free. I'm only doing this for 5 customers this morning. And I'm just asking for you guys to help me, promote my service if you guys do like my service.
Oh, that's how you get business?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to do. It's a slow time right now, and I'm trying to kind of get out there before the holidays. And,
okay, for free, I could send somebody roses. I just gotta go. You say go to your Facebook or something?
Yes, you can send them to whoever you want, and I'll give you the information on my Facebook page, and just, if you can do me that favor after the person that you send the flowers to receives them, and you like the service, you appreciate the service, and you can just go ahead and go on my Facebook page.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so do you want to? So let's start with this. Who do you want to send the flowers to?
Send it to Myra Orozco.
Myra Orozco?
Orozco, yeah.
Okay, and so what do you want to put on the note?
You don't have to put nothing. Just put my name. Put Rick.
Rick. Okay. And where are we sending these to?
You're gonna send in to her job. No, to the house probably.
Okay. And what's the address?
It's.
Hey, Rick. It's Ryan Seacrest and Ellen Kay.
Hi.
I need you to know that your voice is being broadcast on the air. And I've got your fiance, Irene, on the other line, who asked us to give you a call. Who is Myra Orozco?
She's Myra's. She's an old friend. She's an ex-friend.
She's an ex-friend?
An ex-friend?
Is it your ex-girlfriend?
Yeah, she's my ex-girlfriend.
Irene, is this the name that's been on the mail?
This is the name that's been on the mail. This is Rick. Why would you send her flowers? You know how this is affecting me. You know that Myra's trying to sabotage us, and this is what you do. You don't send me the flowers. You send her the flowers.
No, I was sending it like a joke because she's been sending the letters to our house. I was just sending it to her a joke, like with my last name.
Rick, how is that a joke? How does a woman know that flowers aren't romantic and that's a joke? If you send someone flowers, that's not a joke. That's nothing funny about flowers.
Well, that's why I didn't put nothing on it. I just put the name that she's been using to let her know. Hey, I know what you've been doing.
Well, so you're just gonna keep it ambiguous and just send her with your last name?
Well, it's like I didn't put anything on it.
Rick, is Myra trying to stop the wedding?
I don't know. I think so. Why would I be getting magazines from Victoria's Secret and wedding magazines with Myra Orozco on it? I mean,
I don't talk to Myra. I don't know why she's doing that. That's why I was sending her the flowers to let her know, like, hey, I'm on to you kind of thing.
Wait a minute, Rick.
No,
all right.
Don't send her flowers. You call her. And you say, I'm on to you. Stop it.
Irene is right. You're sending her flowers to let her know that you're on to her? That doesn't make any sense.
You're adding to the bonfire and poking the bear and all that stuff.
You're getting married in November, and your fiance just listened to you have the opportunity to send free flowers to anybody in the world, and you sent them to your ex-girlfriend. What's going on with your ex-girlfriend? Is there something that's just not finished there?
No, it's finished. There's nothing going on. I mean, I don't see her. I don't talk to her. Nothing.
Why does she want to sabotage your wedding?
I don't know what she's doing or why she's got my last name on there. I mean, I don't talk to her.
Obviously,
anymore.
You think it's funny because you're playing along.
Well, I was just gonna send it back just to be like, just like, wait, what are you doing?
No, Rick. No one's buying it that you sent the flowers to say I'm on to you. I mean, no one's buying that. So what's going on with you and the ex?
Well, I didn't send any note or anything to her. I didn't say, hey, baby.
No, but the gesture, like the romantic gesture of flowers, you could have chose anybody in the world, like
Why
your
not
fiance.
Your fiance? It's 2 months away, the wedding.
So, Rick, is there anything going on between you and your ex?
No.
Do you want to get married in November to Irene?
Of course. I love Irene.
Then we got to straighten this out.
That's what I want to do.
We got to straighten this out.
And
we can't have this. We can't have any of this lingering males gate going on.
There's nothing lingering. That's in your guys'
no,
head.
it sounds like there is.
Sounds like it's an ego stroke.
So, Rick, you got to get with Irene and clear this up. If you're on to your ex-girlfriend, let's not be sending her flowers. Let's just get rid of her. You know,
well,
you got to be done with it. You got to get. No, the point of Rick,
clean it up, Rick.
I can't hear that.
If you're
again.
afraid to get married, talk it out now. That's what you
I'm
need
not
to do.
afraid. I didn't tell her.
No, but get the ex-girlfriend to stop sending you stuff. I mean, let's get her out of our life.
How would you like it if Irene was getting all kinds of stuff from her ex-boyfriend or fiance. How would you like that?
I'm not getting all kinds of stuff. I wouldn't like it, but I'm getting letters.
Yeah, we're getting mail. We're getting mail
stop.
with her name, her first name, and your last name.
It's got to stop.
Acting like she's your wife.
If you want, I'll tell her something about the mail.
Yeah, you need to do that, and you need to not. Oh, yeah, the flowers aren't going anyway. But
yeah,
you need to do that and stop it all. Stop it all. This woman cannot be involved. And Irene, you need to make sure that this is clear. And Rick, I don't believe the flower thing. You got some explaining to do to your fiance, but we're going to let you both go, okay? So, Irene, make sure you get to the bottom of this.
I will.
All right.
Irene, I love you. There's nothing going on.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. As a public service, a last resort, if you cannot figure out what that missing piece is in your relationship, send us an email, and we'll see if you want to come on the air and do the call. It comes from Fullerton. She says, Ryan and Ella, my husband, went to the Angels game the other night with what he said was his friends. A few days later, I saw a mom that we know, and let's follow this, and that I'm already suspicious of, in line at summer camp drop-off wearing a new Angels hat. And when she saw me, she pulled it off her head and stuffed it in her purse. Guilty.
Oh, come on.
I mean, that just says it right there.
Or
I don't even need to make the call.
Coincidence.
Why would anybody pull off a hat? Had a hat head, number one. And number two, stuffing a hat into the purse, not good for the hat.
Well.
So to me, this was panic.
All right, well, we need more than that.
The reason why she gets a little under my skin, Juliana goes on to say, is because she's very close to my husband. She's always planning play dates with him, and that alone is an issue. But after seeing her reaction, now I feel she's hiding something from me.
Besides the hat.
I agree with Juliana. Juliana?
Yes. Hi.
I agree. Hi. Listen, I agree with you about the hat thing. Why would anybody panic and take off the hat unless, I mean, is it a vanity play? Was it she didn't want you to see her with the hat on?
With the hat on.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just, it been really weird to me. Like, I don't know.
Why do you let your husband make plans with her for play dates?
Well, I mean, our sons definitely get along and they have fun together. So I try not to think, I don't want to think too much into it, but there's just something about this situation recently that has me feeling like so weird and like so stressed about it.
Could it be that your husband and this lady took the two boys to a baseball game together and didn't want to tell you because they didn't want you to feel left out?
Oh, that's not right. If that's the case, that's bad.
That is bad. I'm just saying, could your kids have been involved? Was this a play date?
Well, no. I mean, as far as I was concerned, he was just going to the game with some of his friends. Like, I know that my son wasn't there, but he didn't mention seeing her, being with her, or anything like that. So I didn't really think anything of it until I saw her and she saw me and she took the hat off and looked like
she's guilty of something, Ellen.
She is, but is she married too?
She is, yeah.
Oh, gosh. Ew. All right, hold on for 1 second. I want to call and hear from your husband if you're okay with it.
Yes.
I'd like to talk to her husband.
You mean the other mom's husband?
Yes.
Hey, Juliana?
Yeah.
What's this other woman's name?
Her name is Victoria.
Victoria. All right, here's what we're going to do. Patty is in here. We're going to call your husband, and Patty is going to offer him some roses. Now, we want to find out who is top of mind, who he sends them to, and then what kind of a note he attaches to it, okay?
Okay.
All right, how long have you been married?
We've been married for 8 years.
How many kids you got?
1.
Okay. All right, hang on 1 sec. Here we go.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Robert?
This is Robert.
Hi, Robert. My name's Patty. I'm calling from Lulu's Flowers. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you so much. I'm actually calling you because you've been chosen today to receive a free dozen roses. They're completely free, and you can send them to whoever you want today at no charge. I'm actually going to also include free delivery for you. And if you order from me today, they arrive before 6 p.m. And I'm actually just doing this because I am promoting my delivery service, and I would like if you have the chance to go on to my Facebook page and like my page, which will also help me generate more customers.
Oh, yeah. Okay. It's totally free.
It's completely free. I'm not going to ask you for any information other than the name of the person, the address, and what you want to put on the card. And they're very beautiful roses. They're red. And I'm going to go ahead and just let me get my paper here to get the information ready. And who are we going to send these today?
Let's go with Victoria.
Victoria?
Last name is.
Okay. And are we sending these to her home or her work?
To home.
And what do you want to put on the note?
Let's do more of that.
Robert, it's Ryan Seacrest and Ellen Kay. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio right now. I need you to know that. And we've got your wife, Juliana, on the line. What is going on with you and this other mom whose kids go to the same school? Clearly, you're cheating on your wife, Robert.
No.
Let's do more of what?
That?
What is that?
No. Wow, that sounds really awful. No, we went to. I went to an Angels game with her her and her husband.
Well, Juliana's on the phone. Juliana, did you know, Juliana? You didn't know that they went to the Angels game, did you?
You never mentioned that she was there at all.
I didn't go through the entire list of people who were there. She was one of the people that was there. There were like
she
6
was
or 7
obviously
people.
important enough for you to send flowers to.
Red
So
roses.
you didn't mention that she was there?
We sat together for like 2 innings. Things shuffled around. We ended up sitting next to each other. We talked for a little bit.
And you want to do more of that?
Go to baseball. I want to go to more of
Robert.
that.
She was wearing an Angels hat. Your wife saw her. She then took the hat off, hid it in her purse. That is guilt. Something is going on with the two of you. Just be up front and tell us what it is.
Are you sure her husband was there?
Yes, her husband was 100% there. There was a hat vendor. She said she didn't have a hat.
But then how would her husband feel?
As a joke.
Robert, how would her husband feel about you sending roses to his wife saying, let's do more of that? Not okay, my man.
They're red roses.
I'd be pissed.
And why aren't you sending them to your wife?
I don't know. I saw an opportunity to give a little gift and
to not think of your wife. You saw an opportunity and you didn't think of your wife.
I just wanted to give a friendly gift to a new friend.
Robert, it doesn't look good, and it doesn't feel right to your wife, and so we have a problem. Are you cheating on your wife who's on the phone right now with us?
No, 100% no.
Are you flirting with this other mother?
I don't know how we're defining flirting. We were friendly talking.
Could you define it, Ryan, and use it
Yeah,
in a
defining
sentence?
it. If you have to ask to define it, then you are. Robert, you're doing something wrong. You're making your wife uncomfortable, bro. Your wife doesn't feel good. Juliana, what do you think?
This. I don't even know what to believe because I know how I feel, and why, if there's nothing going on, why would she look so guilty and take the hat off? Why are you even sending her flowers? That's not even a friendly gift.
Flirting. Behave as though attracted to or trying to attract someone.
She's an attractive woman. She's a gorgeous woman. I know that you guys are flirting. I know that you notice how she looks.
I'm so much more attracted to you than I am to her.
Well, then how come I didn't
Oh, wow, the bonus prize.
You are unbelievable, man.
Oh, my God.
Do you have any idea what you're saying to the woman you're married to when you say that? Robert, I'm blown away. Of course something's wrong here. You're clearly you're in your mind, you're messing around with this other woman.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Juliana, you need to sit with your husband and find out why he thinks that he can say stuff like that and why he thinks that's okay. But it's not, Robert. I'm hanging up on you.
Bye.
Juliana, you really have a problem here.
I think you need to. I think you need to sit down with your husband and help him realize what okay is and what's not okay.
There's nothing about this situation that's okay.
I don't disagree with you, but you need to handle it with him. You know a little bit more now, okay?
Yeah, thank you, guys.
All right,
Good luck.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Like the fact that he
I'm
actually
so
thinks
much more
he's-
attracted to you than I am to her.
and he thinks that he's making it better by
Right.
saying that. He thinks he's digging himself out. He's digging himself deeper.
We need the instant replay of that one.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. If it's public service, if there's an issue in your world, you can't sort it out, come to us and we'll try our best. All right, Ryan's Roses, let's go. It's time for it. Dear Ryan and Sissany, I found a picture tucked away in my husband's underwear drawer. All right, let's find out what that picture was. Let me get Karen on the line. Karen in Costa Mesa. Karen, good morning. How you doing?
I'm all right.
I know. This is tough. Now, what kind of picture did you find in your husband's underwear drawer?
It was a picture of definitely not me. It was a picture of another woman. I couldn't really tell who it was. She was just
A hard copy picture?
Yeah.
Like a physical picture?
No, it was like printed out. So it wasn't. I'm assuming.
And she wasn't like a model. Like it wasn't a professional picture. Like he was maybe.
Yeah, sometimes you'll tear a picture out because you're going to buy something for your significant other.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure. I mean.
I don't know. I didn't get the feeling. I didn't get the feeling of that. It was a printout. It wasn't anything like professional.
And it
like,
was a
clearly
lingerie
model.
photo?
She was in lingerie. I mean, it's kind of hard to see. It's kind of like an aerial view.
An aerial
Of-
view?
Oh.
From like a drone?
Yeah. No, it's from like the top of her head looking down. So
I see. So you hold it up. The angle. It's an angle
Oh, that's
shot.
a good angle shot. Yeah.
All right,
Sure,
listen, hold
yeah.
on for one sec, Karen. We're going to try and call your husband and see if we can find out, okay?
Okay.
Making the Ryan's Roses call. Karen found a photo that was printed up of another woman in lingerie in her husband's underwear drawer. Doesn't that take a weird place to put it?
Yeah. I mean, unless you're trying to hide it.
Or get caught.
Yeah.
So, Karen, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your husband's name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, I give you permission to call my husband
On Kiss FM.
on Kiss FM.
All right, we're going to call now.
Yeah.
Sisney's going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to, what he puts on the card. Stay very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. Okay, here we go. Good luck.
Hello.
Hi, is this Frank?
Yes, this is Frank.
Hi, my name is Bree. I'm calling from Bree's Blooms. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing great, thank you.
So the reason I'm calling is because we're a new flower shop here in the area, right off Bristol, right off the 405, and we're new, so we're trying to promote our business with local residents. That means that you've been selected to send a free dozen red roses to anybody that you'd like today. I don't need any credit card info or cash or anything from you. They're absolutely free. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family if you like our arrangements.
Of course, that sounds terrific.
Okay, great. So give me the name of the person you would love to send them to.
Oh, I'd love to send them to my darling wife, Karen.
Okay, and what would you like to put on the card?
Just thank you for all your hard work, and I love you so much.
Thank you for all your hard work, and I love you so much. Would you hang on for just 1 second, please?
Karen?
Yeah.
What would you like for us to do? He pretty much didn't hesitate and send these flowers to you. So do you want us to tell him that we're on to him, or do you want to just let it go?
No, I really need to know, and I'm too nervous to ask myself.
How many years have you guys been married?
10 years.
All right, let me. Frank, it's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to hear that. Good morning. We have your wife, Karen, on the line, your wife of 10 years. And Frank, the reason we are calling is because she has found this picture in your underwear drawer of another woman in lingerie. Could you explain that to her?
Oh, man. Are you serious? I'm on the radio right now?
Yes. Could you explain to your wife about the picture?
Well, first of all, it's not what she thinks. It's rather embarrassing, actually. She's away a lot when she travels and stuff, and I kind of need a visual
Okay, got it. Frank, understood. Who is the person?
It's just a random person I found on the internet, really. You know what I mean? And I printed it just because I didn't want there's kids and stuff. We have 3 children, and I didn't want anything on the history or anything. So.
But did it cross your mind to have a picture of your wife?
Yeah, why not have a picture of your wife?
I can't speak to that really. I don't know. I mean, I'm just I'm a guy, and we got needs, and
Yeah, I don't. It just makes me feel really insecure that it's not a picture of me. I thought that you were cheating. Like, you don't communicate about it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm shaking.
No, I'm sorry. I mean, it just look, you're beautiful, you're wonderful, you're everything a man could want. I mean, we're on a roll, we're doing well, we've got, kids are well, you're good. I just, I'm sorry, I messed up, it's just,
I feel like I've been away a lot for work, and I feel like it's like this is my fault, that you feel like you need to look at other women.
It's not your fault. It's my fault. You're right. I should have a picture of you. I mean, I'm terribly embarrassed. I'm so sorry. I mean, I don't know what to say.
Well, Frank, hang on. Karen, both of you hang on for 1 second, okay? Hang on for 1 second. Okay. I have a question about this. Let me keep them both on. We'll come back with them in a second here.
Okay.
Kiss FM. Karen and Frank are on the line. Karen thought that Frank was cheating on her because she found a picture of another woman in lingerie in his underwear drawer. Frank says she's away all the time, and it's his fault for not saying what he was doing. Karen's like, well, I feel insecure that you don't have a picture of me or you have a picture of another woman. And Karen, do you feel like, is it cheating to you that he's looking at another woman in this for whatever he's doing?
I mean, no, technically no, it's not cheating, but I don't think it's completely honest. I mean, I don't feel like you should have to look at other women to...
Do you know the woman, Frank? That would make a difference, I think.
No, not at all.
Sissany, do you have any pictures of men?
No, and I would be devastated if I found something like this in Michael's underwear drawer, or he told me that he was doing this to other women's pictures.
I get it. I get the threat. Like, I get the threat, too.
Yeah.
Tanya, what do you think?
I think I'd be really uncomfortable, too.
Yeah. Do you ever, would you have a guy photograph if you had a boyfriend?
No, I would just imagine past boyfriends.
Past boyfriends?
Yeah.
With the current boyfriend?
Well,
Karen, the good news here is I think Frank feels bad and feels like he should have communicated better. And I think maybe you guys could talk off air to figure out how to bridge this gap.
Yeah. I thank you for doing this. I couldn't do it by myself, so thank you.
Sounds like you guys just need a night to reconnect.
Oh, that'd be lovely.
All right. Well, we're going to leave it to you guys from here. Thank you very much for being on with us. Frank, good luck. Karen, good luck.
Thank you.
Okay. I want to come back to that in a second. Like, we're with the current and you're thinking of other exes?
Are you talking to me?
Well, you're the one that said it, right? Tanya, didn't you say that?
Yes.
I'd like to follow up on that. So, Tanya and Sissany and Patty, we had Karen and Frank on for Ryan's Roses. And Frank has a picture of another woman that he doesn't know in the drawer because his wife travels a lot. Connect the dots.
Ugh.
Sissany, that bothers you.
Oh, it bothers me majorly.
It bothers me too. Like, if I found a picture of a dude, another dude,
you'd be like,
would not make me happy either.
Yeah, you'd be like, what are we doing? No.
But then Tanya said this.
I said, I think of people from my past.
When you're with a current.
Well, yeah. But I'm not. But I'm not with the current. So
no. But you have with the current thought about a past.
That's correct.
Oy vey.
That's not good. That would, if I knew that, I'd be not thrilled.
Mm.
Like if Michael were thinking of a past,
that would be terrible.
Right?
Yes, but
okay, got it.
In Tanya's defense, it's happened to me, but in my dreams. I have accidentally dreamt about ex-boyfriends.
Just subconscious.
Okay, well,
I'm
just saying.
Thinking about him anyway. Sorry. No get out of jail free card there. You're thinking about stuff. You dream about stuff you're thinking about.
But I don't do other things. I don't take it from there. But
Tanya, you actually visualize them.
That is correct.
While you're with current,
you guys. I think you forget that there's a lot of lulls. There are a lot of lulls.
No one forgets that. We're with you every day. There's no forgetting in the lulls, and we've all lived through lulls, or at least you and I have lived through lulls.
Right, correct.
Most recently.
Right.
I don't love it. I think if you do it, you got to keep that to yourself.
Too late now.
Oh, sorry. So from now on, going forward, keep that to yourself.
I don't keep anything to myself.
That's true.
I would feel really uncomfortable. Then I'd want to know who, and then I'd want to know why. Yeah. And that's just a rabbit hole.
It's not great.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. As I say each time, this is a public service. And if you have a problem in your relationship, my guidance would be to deal with it yourself.
Yeah, privately, try.
Don't reach out to us because it's a whole different level of reaching out. Because once we do, we put you on the air, then other people will know. Well, listen, Alexis, she can't get the answers she needs on her own. So she has said, my husband and I are currently separated, Ellen. She says, I found out he was cheating on me and told him it was over. This is the second time he cheated on me since we got married 8 years ago.
No.
Says, I know I should not consider taking him back, but my children miss him, and I miss being a family. He's been out of the house for over a year, and he says that he has changed and realizes now that we're the most important thing in his life. I want to believe him. Part of me does, but the other part doesn't. You know how I feel about this.
Well, yeah, I know how you feel.
If you cheat and I find out, I think I can't get past it.
Yeah.
Now, you told me earlier that one of my ex-girlfriends cheated on me. And I don't know that I'm past it.
Can we, revisit that real quick? You said out of the last 10, which one would be the one who would have cheated on me?
And you gave me a name.
But you said you don't think any of them have, and I agreed with you. I don't think any of them have.
Okay.
But then, when forced to pick one.
Yes, you quickly had a name.
I did, because she's the only one who...
You don't have to say why.
Okay.
I don't know that. I heard it once. I don't need you to hurt me again.
All right. I apologize. Do you accept?
Not yet.
Okay. Maybe by the end of the show.
Maybe by 10.
I doubt it.
Alexis, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Good. It doesn't feel good when you find out that you've been cheated on. I don't feel. Of course not. It doesn't feel good, especially when you're married. And I understand you've got the issue of a family that you don't want to have broken up. But he did it once, and now he's done it again.
Yes, unfortunately. It's a tough situation. We have actually 3 kids. We've been together for 8 years. Well, married for 8 years, so even a little longer than that we've been together. But unfortunately, he cheated on me when I was pregnant with my first child. And it was horrible then. It wasn't as in-depth of of research as I did this time from finding text messages, but I was distracted, obviously, from having my first boy, and so we just kept living and doing that. So there was, I'm sure, things that maybe happened behind my back because it surfaced about a year ago.
Right.
Text messages, and I kicked him out. I just was not going to deal with that.
I'm not, and I know you want to keep the family together and not split them up, but I don't know that that's the exposure that you want your kids to have to somebody like that. I'm just throwing this out loud, but let me do this. Once you go down this path of, and I'm just giving you facts here. Once you go down this path of someone cheating, and then someone forgiving, and then someone cheating a second time, they will not stop because you have said it's okay, and therefore they will always push their luck until you say no more. I'm just telling you, in all the cases and situations that I've seen, that is the fact. But let's just leave it at that for a minute. We're going to come back, Alexis, and we are going to call him. And we are going to find out what he puts on the card, and we also want to know who he sends these flowers to. Okay? Do you know the names of these 2 girls?
I don't.
Neither do we.
I got used to the fact that he wasn't going to be, like, we weren't going to be getting back together, and it just so happened. So I basically mentally blocked out a lot of things.
Once someone cheats in a relationship, up to you to forgive or not, you forgive. They cheat again, you forgive. They're not stopping until you walk out.
It's a pattern.
He thinks he can get away with it every single time.
Yeah.
There's no foul.
These are the only ones she knows about. There could be more that she doesn't know about. What about
so
that?
She's got it. Obviously, they've got a family. But I think, let's see what he does.
All right.
What doesn't matter. Actually, I don't even care who he sends the flowers to.
You don't.
He's cheated on her twice.
Twice.
I mean, yeah. Like, what's the point?
Yeah.
So maybe we'll find out one of the girls' names?
I guess.
But I already know he's guilty.
What if he sends them to his wife? Ex-wife. Separated wife. Oh. Are you serious?
I already know the guy cheated twice.
Well, okay.
What do you need from me?
To see if he's going to send the flowers to his wife or not.
So you want to make the call?
I do.
But I can tell you he's guilty.
But is he still in love with her?
So he's cheated twice.
Yeah.
And he sends the roses to his wife. I still say he's cheating.
Well, but maybe not currently. Maybe he did.
Oh, so that's fine. He did it early in the marriage, but you know what? He's taking a hiatus from it now. I still gavel him out.
All right, well, gavel away. Gavel, gavel.
So, Patty, if you want, I mean, come on. Well, let's see who he sends him to.
I'm curious. I just want to see.
Fine.
Aren't you curious at all?
I just know the guy's cheating, and she keeps forgiving him. What I need to do is put her on the line and say, walk out of that.
This is what I want to know.
Stop being abused.
I want to know if he sends them to another girl or if he sends them to Alexis. I want to know what he's going to say on that card.
Fine. Patty?
I'm here.
You know what you're doing. You're going to offer him some roses. And Alexis, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your husband's name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, I give you permission to make the call to my husband.
On Kiss FM.
On Kiss FM.
All right.
I'm nervous.
We're going to send him some flowers. We're going to find out who he sends them to and what he writes on the card, okay?
All right.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Jason?
Speaking.
Hi, Jason. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. My name's Patty, calling from Flower Power, and I'm calling because you've been
Flower
chosen.
Power?
Yes, I'm calling because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses today. I am choosing 5 customers today that will get a free bouquet at no charge plus free delivery. So you can send them to whoever you want today. Like I said, at no charge to you.
And who is this again?
My name's Patty, and I just opened my shop here on the corner of Foothill and Myrtle.
Okay. And how did you find my name?
You may have purchased something online in the past few months where you opted to receive coupons and promotions, and we get that information from our vendors. And I'm just calling you to offer you this free bouquet. I'm sure you have somebody special you can send them to today. Just give me the name of the person you want to send them to, a note and the address, and we make sure to get them to that person today before 6 p.m.
Okay, I want to send them to Alexis.
Okay. And what do you want to put on that note?
Love always, Jason. Can you make like kissy face too, like with kissy lips?
No. Jason, it's Ryan Seacrest and Ellen Kay. I need you to know that your voice is being broadcast on the radio. You've cheated on your wife twice. Are you cheating on her still?
No, I made mistakes in the past. And
how many mistakes did you make in the past during your marriage?
What do you mean by that?
How many times have you cheated on your wife?
2.
Are you sure there weren't more?
Is that it?
No, it was only those 2 times. Those were mistakes.
Yeah, obviously there were mistakes. But Jason, Alexis, your wife, is on the phone. I just want you to know.
Okay.
And you need to know,
hi, baby.
You need to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Okay, so this is on you. Everything you say. But your wife, she thinks you're still cheating. Are you seeing someone else, Jason?
No, I'm not.
Are you not cheating on your wife again and again?
No, I am
again?
not.
So,
how can she trust you ever again?
Yeah, you did it twice, and she forgave you twice.
I'm a changed man. People make mistakes. And
you're a what?
Grow.
You're a what?
Changed man.
Changed man.
Yes.
we don't think that it stops. We don't think she should keep forgiving you. You know, honestly, she should walk out on you right now. That's what I think.
Well, I think you're a very harsh man. And
well, I think you're a harsh man.
To forgive people. People make mistakes.
But she did
forgive you.
She forgave
but it's like
you.
shame on you, shame on her now.
I'm a good father to my children, and I made a mistake.
Let me tell you what you are. Okay? Come close.
Please do.
I'm going to. Okay. You are taking advantage of your wife's heart and forgiveness. Because if you made the mistake once and you guys decide to work it out, fine, but then you did it again. And bro, you're going to do it again because you know that she'll forgive you. And that's just not fair.
From experience?
I'm speaking for you.
How are you speaking to me? Are you speaking from experience? My family is my life.
My experience is I've talked to 100 people.
Children?
I do not.
So then you don't know what this is about or what it's like.
I know it's about you violating the rules of your relationship. Alexis, am I wrong on this?
I mean, I completely agree with you that marriage is so, sacred, and I think too many people take advantage of it, and that's just been my biggest fight with Jason. And I mean, I can't take away that he is a great father, and I don't want my kids affected.
Cheated
Alexis,
on you twice. He's walking all over you.
Why are you so forgiving?
Because I have 3 kids with him, and I loved him. I always will love him. There's always going to be that special bond.
Then, Alexis, why are we here? You knew he was cheating.
I wanted to make sure that he wasn't going to send that anywhere else, and that's I feel better.
He sent him to you.
We have a lot to work on. He's still not living with me. There's still a lot of things we have, but I love you, Jason. I will always love you. So
I love you too, baby. Let's get.
Well, you know what, you guys
go
with each other.
You guys should go see each other right now for late breakfast. We're going to let you go. Bye. I mean, no disrespect to either of them.
You didn't even want to make the call.
Because he's already cheating. I know that.
I know. You gavelled him.
I didn't even need to call him to hear me send the flowers to Alexis. So what? He's been with 2 other girls since they got married.
All right.
That guy will do it again, and she'll let him.
Yeah, I know. We probably should never have made this call.
Oh.
No, I mean,
now
sorry.
You say it.
Sorry.
All right, it's time for Ryan's Roses. This started as a public service. If you think something is going on with your significant other and you'd like to try and get peace of mind, I guess the best way to say it, then you can send us the story like Kelly did, and we will get on the phone. Sisney will offer some roses. We'll see what we can find out. Mm-hmm. So she says, Dear Ryan and Sisney, a friend of mine says she saw my husband on Tinder. I asked her to show it to me. It was deleted when she went to go try and find it again. That's interesting. Kelly, good morning. Thanks for coming on.
Hi.
So you did not ask your husband directly about the Tinder. What did you do?
I snooped around. I mean, my friend said that she saw it, like they matched or whatever. But then when she went to show me, it was deleted. So I was trying to get a hold of his phone, but he's carrying it everywhere. He's acting super odd, and he keeps leaving the house with the phone, like he's getting phone calls and going like on errands for no reason, and he's getting really snippy when I'm asking him questions. So I don't know. I mean,
I don't know how the Tinder. I don't know how Tinder works, but what would cue him to delete himself before you were to check? Do you think your friend told him?
I don't know. I mean, I think they matched, and I don't know. I don't know how
that would do
Tinder
it.
works either.
Is that how that would do it?
I think he.
Oh, because he would see
either
that that's
deleted
her friend.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
Like he either deleted it or he unmatched her. You know,
right. Basically, he would recognize the match and then say, "Oh no, my wife's going to find out."
Exactly.
Right.
All right. So Kelly, hang on 1 second. We'll come back and call your husband here. We're about to make the Ryan's Roses call. So Kelly was told by her friend that her husband was on Tinder because her friend matched with him. So she goes to check Tinder and he's gone. It's deleted. So she doesn't really ask him about it directly. She snoops around. He's been acting strange. And he's been a little short with her. So there's tension. Kelly, how long have you been married?
6 years.
So, and
we were together longer than that too.
So what we think could have happened is he realized he matched with his wife's friend and panicked.
Right.
Right.
I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
We're going to call him now. Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air, okay?
Okay. All right.
Let's find out who he sends the roses to, what he puts on the card, the message, the tone. So here we go. Good luck, Kelly.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Yeah. It's sounding like he's not picking up.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
He's not answering the call. Let me grab Kelly back. Kelly, we can't seem to get him to answer here. Is there any reason? Would he know that we're calling, do you think?
I don't know. I hope not.
Patty's dialing again.
Okay.
Well, let me just look at this while she's calling. So, Patty, try it one more time. Let me know. Kelly, to me, it seems like this is something that you can address with him head on. I mean, you've got a third party involved here, you know of, which is your friend. So this to me is not easier, but a justifiable conversation with evidence from your friend who can back you up on this, right? It's not you just thinking of something or thinking you saw something. Your friend has come to you and said, hey, your husband matched with me on Tinder. So this is something you could have a direct conversation with and about, knowing that you have her story to go along with it, right?
Right. You're so right. I just have to talk to him.
And Patty, any luck?
No, he's not answering.
All right, let me leave this thought with you too. And I don't want to be cynical, but is there any reason your friend would stir the pot? Is there any reason your friend would not be telling you the truth or could be mistaken?
I don't think so. I mean, I don't know anything at this point. I hadn't even thought of that.
He's
I didn't
avoiding
think of that either.
He's avoiding the phone at this point. So
Okay.
Kelly, I think I wish we could help you out. I think a step for you is to have a direct conversation with your friend involved.
Yeah. No, you're right. I really appreciate it, though. Thanks so much, you guys.
Okay,
Good
luck.
Good luck to you.
Ooh, okay.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Maybe have the conversation and then have the friend ready to come into the conversation, you know?
I didn't even think of that.
Well, it's different than not. It's like it's different if you just have a hunch or a feeling. I mean, she actually was told by someone that she's close with. You know, this is where Ryan's Roses happens, and we're doing it right now. Dear Ryan and Sissany, so she was going through her credit card statements because she had a tax appointment and noticed a charge for flowers from last fall. Never got the flowers. Now, I too have gone through my credit card statement, my own, and thought, wait a minute, what is that? I don't remember buying that.
Sometimes they have different names of companies. Like you did buy it, but their corporate name is this, and that's what shows up on your statement.
I've called, American Express sometimes and said, well, what? This doesn't add up. Then they tell you, then that's the corporate name of the thing, the deal.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. And then I look at my statement and say, oh, why did I buy all that? I know. When you see it all,
mine's like parking meters. Parking meters. Do you know how much money I spend in parking meters?
And when you see it all added up, like when it's all added up, it's like, oh. In a day-to-day moment, it doesn't seem like so, but when it's compressed into a statement,
Yeah.
So Ashley saw this charge. Ashley, good morning. Thanks for coming on. Let's get down to it. You saw a lot of gas stations in random cities on there. You just saw strange charges. What do you make of it? Have you asked your husband about any of these charges?
Yeah, I mean, I was going through our credit card statements because we had, our tax appointments coming up, and I noticed the charge for flowers from last fall.
Right.
And the problem is I never got flowers. So I asked him about it, And he said he had bought me flowers because I look like he said I looked like I could use a pick-me-up that day. But when he got home, we got into a fight, so he canceled the order. I said, well, I don't see a refund here. And he was like, really? Okay, I'll call them. So I kept looking through the statements, and then I saw like a lot of gas stations in random cities that are not between our home and his office. So I honestly thought, okay, I don't know, because he's just been telling me that he just goes to work and he comes home because of the pandemic. But here's the thing. I just want to know who he sends the flowers to, and if he sends them to me, just hang up. I don't want to have a problem. I'll just take care of the flowers.
So, to me, it sounds plausible that he ordered flowers and maybe decided to cancel them. I mean, that is plausible. And that the company didn't do the refund, because I've had that happen before too. Not the same situation, but they forgot to credit the card. So that's plausible. Gas stations in different cities confuses me, because you thought he was just going from home to work this past year, especially during the pandemic, right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Okay.
Right.
Here's how this is going to work. I'm going to put you on hold. We'll come back and we will call him. We're going to offer him some roses, some flowers, and see what we can find out, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
All right. We are in the moment where we're making the call right now. Ashley's husband, she thinks that something may be going on. We don't know why. We don't have a lot of detail. But there was a charge for flowers. Hey, Tubbs, I spilled my hibiscus on me. Can you grab me a paper towel? Thanks. There was a charge. Sorry, Tanya. There's a lot going on. I got buttons. I got things. So there was a charge.
I'm not allowed to have water.
What?
Tubbs told me I can't have water around my equipment.
Well, you're in your house. You're in your own apartment. Have water whenever you want.
You can do whatever you want.
Tubbs can't tell you what you can have in your own apartment. Tubbs, lay off. Anyway, so there was a charge for flowers. The flowers never came. He said, we got into a fight that day. I canceled them, but they didn't credit the card. Okay, fine. Now there's these charges of gas stations sort of all over the place when he was just going to work and coming home, so she thought. But a lot of charges. So where was he getting gas and why off the beaten path?
Right? And why does he need so much gas?
So, Ashley, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Okay, so you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
No, we're going to do it. Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air, and then we'll see what we can find out in the meantime, okay?
Okay, great.
Here we go. Sisney, you're on.
Hello?
Hi, is this Scott?
Yeah.
Hi, Scott. My name is Holly. I'm calling from Sweet Blooms. We're actually offering local residents right now a promotion of free roses. It's a dozen that you could send to anybody that you'd like today. We're just trying to promote our business, and hopefully you refer us to friends and family. Is that something that you'd be interested in?
Caught me off guard here. Run that by me again. You're offering me free flowers for what?
It's a dozen free roses. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family if you like our arrangements.
So then you take my credit card information and you go do whatever you.
I don't need your credit card info. I don't need your credit card info. I don't need
like
cash.
Social security number or something.
No. I don't.
To me, okay.
No, I don't need any of that.
Sorry, I'm not like exactly comfortable with this. Sorry.
We would just need the name of the person you would want to send the roses to, and they can receive them by lunchtime today.
I'm not giving you like a name of someone to. Wait a minute. Are you like a cop or something?
A cop?
What is going on?
No, my name is Holly, and I'm calling from Sweet Blooms. We're a flower shop.
And then I'm supposed to hand over everything, and then you're gonna.
I don't need everything. It was just a promotion, and we were just hoping that you could send roses to somebody in your life. If you had a name of somebody, we can start there, and we'd put a note. They'd get them today by lunchtime. They are free. I don't need anything from you. Nothing. And
I'm sorry, I might be wrong on this or something, but
Scott, let me interrupt.
I'm not gonna,
let me interrupt. Scott, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. My name is Ryan. I have your wife, Ashley, on the line. Let me tell you why we're here. She had said that she found some strange charges on your credit card statement. One was for flowers, never came. The other for gas stations that are off your route to and from work. Can you explain those gas station charges to Ashley? She's listening right now. Go ahead.
Hey, Scott.
What's going on?
You charged gas on your credit card at stations that were not near your home to work route. Can you explain those charges to Ashley, your wife?
Yeah,
I want to know what's
going
on.
A little bit. I was first being told free flowers, and now I'm on a radio station, and you want to hear about charges on my... Honey, what are you doing?
Because you said you got me flowers, but then you never gave them to me, and there was no refund. And then I
explained the flowers, hon. Why are you getting... You went...
Because then I started looking at your credit card statements because I'm trying to put our taxes together, and I see all these random charges for gas stations, like in towns I've never heard of. So it just seems like I'm skeptical. I'm starting to feel suspicious. You're gone all the time.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So sometimes I just go for a drive. Okay. I need a little time to myself, and I kind of feel like I haven't been alone in a year. So I wasn't like advertising like, hey, honey, I need to go on a drive to be away from everything. 'Cause then that would spark a conversation that isn't productive. So
well, why don't you just tell me that? I mean, I would understand, but the fact that you're hiding it is that's the straight. I mean, I thought we told each other everything. I tell you everything. You know, why?
It's a drive. It's a drive. I didn't know that was like under the umbrella of transparency here. It's just a drive. So I would get gas, and it's not on the way to anything. So that's what you're looking at on those statements.
I mean, I guess because you've sort of been making it sound like you've been working more, and I just don't know why you wouldn't just be honest. I would just, if anything, I would help you. I would sign you up for some sort of boot camp or class or something. I mean, you have to talk to me.
I don't want to be around a class. I don't want to be around anybody. So I put myself in my car, I drive down the highway, and then I drive back. And Scott, I burn up a little gas doing it.
Okay, Scott, Ashley, Scott, are you cheating on your wife?
Are you seriously asking me that on the radio? Am I cheating on my wife?
Well, your wife wrote into me concerned that maybe you're seeing another woman, and that's what these curious charges are all about.
Could you just clear the air with her? Wife and I.
Well, I mean, it was until she wrote to us. She wrote to us.
What do you mean it's between it's a yes or no question. Why weren't you answering the question?
So just yes or no, Scott.
For the radio's sake, I kind of wish I was cheating on my wife because it'd be better for your ratings or whatever, but I'm not cheating on her. So I'm real sorry, everybody.
No, your wife just reached out. Apparently,
your wife's the one that reached out to
us. Oh, yeah,
you
guys are great. You guys are great people. Thanks for helping my wife. I'm sure you just wanted to help, and you're not doing it.
Scott, I think you just need to calm down.
Well, Scott, it's our pleasure.
If you're not doing anything wrong, then we didn't ruin anything, Scott.
I'm being frickin' pimped out on a radio show. I need to calm down.
No,
why do you think I go for drives? Huh?
So anyway, Scott, you
are... I'll calm down on a drive, and then I'll go get gas somewhere, and then I'll get set up, and you'll think I'm a drug dealer now.
Wow. Well, you said thank you, and I just want to say you're welcome. That's no problem at all. So we appreciate your thanking us.
You're free to go.
Take good care. Scott, good luck.
Oh,
Ashley, that's the best we can do for you, okay?
I'm going to take real good care. You take care, too.
Thanks, Scott. I appreciate
Sorry,
it.
guys. Thanks, guys.
No
Thank
problem,
you, guys.
Ashley. It's our pleasure to try and help. You take care of yourself. Bye-bye. Scott, now, what do I think of him? You're probably wondering.
Well, I don't think you need to tell us what you think of him.
I don't know if he's cheating, but I think he's confrontational.
I think he's up to something. I think it may be illegal. The fact that he went straight to a cop.
Yeah, he's very bitter. He's very...
fishy.
He's very easily agitated.
Because he's doing something that he shouldn't be doing. And we caught him. We don't know what it is. But
or he's just annoyed. I don't know. But let me throw this one on. we're going to go back to Ryan's Roses for a second. Just the simple snapshot. I'm curious to hear you on this. Ashley sees charges for flowers and gas stations that don't make any sense. So she thinks that her husband maybe sent flowers to somebody else and is going to other places and seeing maybe someone else. So she writes in and she says, could you find out? So we get him on the line. Now, Scott gets on the line. He's very aggravated from the get-go. He thinks Sisney's a cop. He doesn't want to he don't want to do anything. He's very agitated. He's
agitated about his information specifically. He's just like, now you want all my information. And I was like, I never said I want your information.
Well, which, by the way, I mean, look, when you're blindsided, and you're having a rough day, you're busy, you can understand why one might be short with you. But then he got really upset after we told him he was on the air and that his wife was on the phone because apparently it was none of our business, which it is not. But I did not write to Ashley. She wrote to us. So we tried to do the best we could. Now, he did not send the flowers to anybody. He says he's not cheating. If you did hear that, and you did, Sisney, do you believe him?
No.
Okay.
I think he was way too aggravated and way too defensive and just mean and on edge, like he's hiding something.
Okay.
And so I think he's cheating.
So let's take it beyond that. He's cheating, he's not cheating. The word mean. He was mean to his wife. Certainly he was mean to us, but I could kind of understand that. But he was mean. Do you want to be with someone that's mean? Like, however they got to that place of mean, do you want to be with someone? Do you stay with? Do you stay with someone? I know you may look. This is gonna be controversial. Don't get upset with me. I know you make a commitment. You should work through it, right? I know my parents would say the same. But do you really want to spend the rest of your life with someone that treats you badly, treats you disrespectfully, is mean to you?
No. And hopefully you see those red flags before you walk down the aisle. But
it's toxic.
Some people don't. It's so toxic. And to be mean to a stranger like that, I don't want to be with anybody that's that mean to anybody on the phone or a server at a restaurant.
No.
That's so.
No.
Well, that's one of the indicators early on in a relationship. Are people nice to people they don't know?
Mm-hmm.
But to be with, I know you commit, you get married, and Sisney, you take the vow. But if Michael started speaking to you like that or treating you mean, you kind of say, look, I get what I committed to, but this is toxic.
Yeah. And hopefully, like I said, you catch that early on. We were together for 5 years before we got married.
But he doesn't have a mean bone in his body, that guy, Michael.
It's impossible.
Right?
Yeah.
Jennifer, good morning. So what did you hear in that Ryan's Roses call?
I heard that there's something shady going on.
Yeah.
And one thing that really hit home for me is when she said, I tell you everything and I don't keep any secrets from you. And, he's not communicating to her like, oh, I need some time alone, so I'm going to take these drives. He's just taking them. It's like he has a secret. He's hiding something. And who knows what else he's hiding. I feel like a lot of times in my relationships, I've been open. I don't have any secrets. I'm an open book. And there's always something that they've got that they're kind of keeping from me. And I think relationships should be open and honest. If you need to go be away for a little bit, like go be away for a little bit.
Right. Just tell me what you're doing.
Yeah.
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 And also,
that's all. That's good.
Sorry.
Thank you for calling. Thank you for calling, Jennifer.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye. I feel like she lost her train of thought there. I don't want to.
I mean,
I don't want any pressure on her. I mean, we're good. You don't have to do anything else.
It's gotta be nerve-wracking.
She's like, I have my PowerPoint ready.
Yeah, she's like, I had my notes and I forgot what I was going to say.
When somebody calls a radio station, and then you're put on hold, and you're like, okay. Like, it has to be so nerve-wracking.
It's the worst.
When what?
Yeah. When you lose your train of thought, like you literally go completely blank.
I know.
It does happen.
So bad.
And then it goes like, where have you seen my train go by? Where's my train? Then all of a sudden, like randomly, you retrace your steps and maybe it'll come back to you, right? Mm-hmm. Anyway, we can all relate, Jennifer. Don't worry. It's time for Ryan's Roses. It's time for Ryan's Roses. So here we go. Listen to the email and let's see where this goes. But it comes from Hacienda Heights, and she says, it's Carmen. She says, Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband has been home more lately. Suddenly his work hours have changed, and he doesn't seem happy about it. He sneaks off to make weird calls, and he often says, I may need to run out. Now, I've gone over it all in my head, and here's what I came up with. He's seeing someone either at work or elsewhere, and I think the circumstances have changed. Maybe they don't work together anymore, or maybe she has a husband, and he became suspicious. So his routine changed, and let me grab Carmen. Carmen, thanks for coming on. So you to draw this conclusion, I feel like you would have already to have felt something wrong in your relationship to even think that this might be what's happening. Is that true?
No, I mean, I didn't think anything was wrong in our relationship. It's more his behavior and how drastic he's just kind of changed, and he's acting erratic, and, you know, he seems really unhappy.
Wow.
He's unhappy when he's with you.
Well, his hours suddenly changed at work. I'm unclear as to really why. He didn't even ever really explain that. So all of a sudden he's home a lot more during the day. And when he's home, he's snappy and just generally seems miserable.
So that's what we're trying to get to. So he was, when he wasn't home a lot because you think he was doing something not only at work, but with somebody at work.
Well, he sneaks off and, you know, he'll get a phone call.
He leaves?
Yeah, he'll get a phone call and then he'll be like, I have to go. And he'll run out. And, when he looks at his phone, I could tell if I'm in the room, he looks at, in a way that I can tell that he's trying to hide something. I mean, I've been married to the man 17 years. You know a person when you know a person. And I know him, and something's up. So I don't know. I have, created a lot of scenarios in my head. If he's been seeing somebody at work, coworker, receptionist, and I don't know, maybe she's married and her husband found out about it, and so now he's
SOL.
Freaking out. I mean, that's the one scenario I have of like 10 in my head. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, take a breath. We're going to come back. We'll call him. It makes me think already something was wrong. If she has 10 scenarios,
I know,
right? You're not having a good relationship, and then you draw these 10 conclusions. I don't think. All right. Let's make the call next. We've got Carmen on the line. Carmen is married, and her husband is home more often, and he's in a bad mood about it. She thinks that it's because he had a relationship with somebody else who has since left his office. Her husband found out about it. Something has changed.
Right.
Something where he was occupying his time and his happiness has changed. And now he's home, and she thinks it was somebody else, that he was cheating with somebody else that's no longer around. So we're going to make the call. All you need to do, Carmen, is say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call, find out what's going on.
Sisney's going to offer him some roses, and then we want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card emotionally, specifically what kind of detail we get from that. So good luck, okay?
Thanks.
Be very quiet. We're calling now, okay?
Hello?
Hi, is this Brian?
This is.
Hi there, my name is Brittany. I'm calling from Pretty Petals. We're a brand new flower shop here in Hacienda Heights. How you doing this morning?
Hey, good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So the reason I'm calling is because we're offering a chance for local residents to send free flowers to anybody that they'd like today. You can actually send these to anyone, and they're absolutely free. No cash, credit card info, anything is needed. We're just trying to promote our business.
Okay, cool.
Great. So is this something you'd be interested in?
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. I just need the name of the person you would like to send. And it's actually a dozen red roses that you would be sending today. So what's the name of the person?
Okay, great. Send them to Isabel.
Isabel. Okay. And what would you like to put on the note?
say, I need you to reconsider. I'm not ready for this to be over.
Need you to reconsider. I'm not ready for this to be over. Okay. I'm going to sign love, Brian, or...
Yeah, how about just XOXO, Brian?
Okay.
Brian, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. We have your wife, Carmen, on the line. And you just asked a woman named Isabella to reconsider. You're not ready for it to be over. XOXO, Brian. Can you explain that to your wife?
Wow, Brian. Wow. After 17 years of marriage, I want to know what's going on, and I want you to tell me the truth. We have 3 children together. Whatever it is, just be a man and be honest about it. Right
okay,
now.
hold on a second. Carmen, what is this? Are you kidding me?
This is you acknowledging what's been going on. What I've known is clearly going on. This is you. You just admitted it. So now come on with it. Come
you really want to do this on the radio like this?
I want to do it on the radio. And I want you to be truthful. Who is Isabel, Brian?
I obviously, I didn't want this to go down like this. This is something that's been going on for a little while, and it's been really plaguing me, if I'm honest. And I obviously wanted to tell you, I wanted to be honest with you, but I didn't know how to do that, and I certainly didn't think that it would happen like this. But I mean, we're having a conversation, so
you love her, and you've been having an affair.
I've been having an affair. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I love her. I mean, obviously, we have. I love you. We have kids together.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
But
I appreciate you acknowledging it and being honest with me, and that's fine. We're going to take the step forward, and I will be gone by the end of the day.
Carmen, do you know who Isabel is?
No, I don't know who Isabel is.
Brian, how long has this been going on?
This has been going on for at least half a year.
And why do you say she should reconsider? What is she? What's she doing?
Well, I mean, I just want her to hear me out. I want her to hear the whole story, and I promise to be honest and candid about everything. And
does she not know about your wife?
She does. She is in a relationship of her own, so it complicates things a bit.
No worries. There's no relationship anymore. You don't have a wife anymore, Brian, so you're free to go do whatever you want to do. 6 months ago, whenever this began with her, is when you should have left us. You should have left your family then. You shouldn't have embarrassed them this
Carmen,
way.
It's not that simple. I mean, we have an entire history together. We can't just erase it.
You decided to ruin that.
What are you talking about? You sound delusional.
Like, I never had feelings for other people, or I never imagined my life with other people. Brian.
Really? Okay. You've never done that? You've never done that, really?
Done what you just said that you've been doing, I've never done, because I care about our family and our children. And I've never.
I do too, Carmen, but sometimes life happens,
No, you don't. And that's okay. Like I said, I will be gone by the end of today. You are free to go do whatever it is you want to do.
Why do you have to be gone, Carmen? Kick him out.
Let's just, okay, can we just I don't know who these people are who are on the phone with us. Can we talk separately about this?
Yeah, you guys should talk about it. Carmen, your instinct was almost, I'm looking at your email, was almost right on about what was going on.
I knew it.
Well, I'm going to let you guys go. And Carmen, I'm sorry, your feeling was right about this. Thank you for reaching out to us.
Thanks.
That was tough.
Hurts.
Right?
Really hurts.
I think, well, look, we'll come back in a second, but I think Carmen, I feel like she was prepared for that outcome.
She was very
right?
calm in a weird
She
way.
was prepared for that. That's basically what she said she thought was going on. It's almost like she prepared herself for that.
Wow.
I do want to bring you up to speed on this Ryan's Roses. If it's the first minute that you've gotten here, we did have a call, and it's really interesting what's coming in because Palmdale is saying, I appreciate that he admitted having that affair. We're going to go to that call in a second. Also, Eddie, he's in Ranch Cucamonga. He's with his coworkers, and they have a theory. And I love a group study on this and then a materialized theory out of it.
Yes.
So that's happening. But just so you know the context of it, Carmen reaches out to us. And you know what I'm thinking about here and what strikes me, Sissany, is that Carmen, in her blood, in her heart, in her brain, she knew this was going on.
Yeah.
And so she was almost prepared for confirmation to then make the exodus.
I thought it was kind of crazy that she had already created this scenario, and I was like, oh, she's just creating it, but it actually was
Well,
the
she
truth.
was right on. She was right on. So her husband is Brian, and he had been at the house a lot, and she thought that was strange because normally he was away. Anyway, she thought, okay, well, wait, he's here a lot. He must have been out, not working so much, but with someone else. And they must have broken it off, and that's why he's back here. I mean, it was a roundabout theory, but it turned out to be accurate. So we offer him the roses. He wants to send them to Isabel with a note that says, I need you to reconsider. I'm not ready for this to be over. So his wife saw him around more often and thought, wait a minute, he's not acting right. I'll bet he was away because he was with somebody else, and now they're not together anymore. And that's exactly what happened. So we offer him the roses. He sends them to Isabel, and everything that she believed was happening. Listen.
You don't have a wife anymore, Brian, so you're free to go do whatever you want to do. 6 months ago, whenever this began with her, is when you should have left us. You should have left your family then. You shouldn't have embarrassed them this
Carmen,
way.
It's not that simple. I mean, we have an entire history together. We can't just erase it.
You decided to ruin that.
What are you talking about? You sound delusional. And now he's respecting the history that they got together in that moment? So let me grab Brandy first, because Brandy is in Palmdale, and she appreciates that Brian has admitted to having the affair. But what else, Brandy?
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
I appreciate that he's admitted to having an affair because it's going to make Carmen's job so much easier. But when he said that it wasn't that easy for him to just up and leave his wife, that was genuine. Because he loves his wife. He's just not in love with his wife. He's in love with Isabel.
Okay, but
he wants
now,
to have his cake and eat it too.
But he should have, before he even put the batter in the bowl, he should have said, he should have just had a conversation. If Brandy's right, he should have just said, hey, look, I love you, but I'm losing the in love part.
Yeah,
and either we work it out or we don't.
Worked on it. Yeah.
Right.
He should have, but most people aren't going to do that. They think they can do both, and that's what he thought he could do with both. But his wife, like she said, she knew him, so that's why she knew this was going on. But she's crazy as AT double hockey sticks. If she leaves her house with her 3 kids and does not put that man out instead.
Yeah. And she's crazy as what?
Hell. HE double hockey.
HE double hockey sticks. HE double hockey sticks.
Double hockey sticks. I love your parent protecting the show right now. I'm going to. I'm going
to keep that one in the back burner. That's a good one.
Childproof the show.
So you got to have all those different things so you can cuss without cussing.
Yeah. No. Can you give me any more that we can use on the air?
Well, we say poop on a stick a lot in place of, the S word.
Poop on a stick.
You're
okay.
like, oh, well, that's poop on a stick,
I like it. But now I feel like kids would repeat poop on a stick. HE double hockey stick? That's a little more confusing.
They repeat that one because they think it's funny because it's a hockey stick. But poop on a stick, they might repeat it, but they don't really know what it means.
Okay, I don't even know if I know what it means.
Mm-hmm.
You know what it means because you're grown, so it's okay.
Well, I mean, if you see me in person, I don't know. All right. Well, thanks, Brandy. We big hug you. Thanks for calling.
Thank you, guys. Have a good day.
Okay.
Bye.
You too. Bye. H-E double hockey.
I know,
stick.
that's all
It's
I took
the
away
greatest
from that.
invention of my 15-year broadcast career.
You know what I'm stuck on?
I'm wondering. I'm looking at your face. What is it?
What I never understood the have your cake and eat it too. Because if you're having a cake, aren't you eating it too? Am I the only one?
Actually, Tanya may have a good point
you
on
actually
this.
do bring up a good point.
So
wow.
you wanted to have your cake and eat it too. And if someone gives you your cake, they give it to you to not eat. They give it to you to eat.
If you're having cake, you're eating
Why don't you, would you research the root of that?
Sure. Sissy just
We'll
said
come
it,
back.
and I really got thrown off.
I like it. So you research that
Okay.
search. We're going to come back also with Eddie, who has an office theory. Eddie, are you there?
I'm here, Ryan.
Okay, don't move. I need you to hang because I've got to hear your office theory in Rancho. Thank you. I got Eddie on hold with the conspiracy theory about the roses. James, though, in Sherman Oaks, what do you mean we got played?
Seriously, from the time that this thing started, something did not sound right. Her entire reasoning for calling seems off. I mean, any other call that you guys have ever had, they're calling in while the affair is going on. They've had some doubts or whatnot. So if she's had doubts or whatever, and she didn't call, that means that she played this from the very get-go. This was a setup. Nothing about it sounded kosher. Her reaction to everything was just way too calm. She's probably literally had her bags already packed and out the door already. She might even have somebody waiting for her, but none of this sounded right. The whole thing.
So
sounded like a setup.
so meaning he did cheat or he didn't cheat?
No, either he did cheat, and this is her way of basically use you guys as her exit strategy, or the whole thing is bogus. I lean more towards that, the whole thing being bogus simply because I mean, in all of the calls that you guys have are usually, and my wife and I listen to you guys all the time. The wife is always calling in because she suspects something is going on. Because the husband is away, not because he's there more. Cicely wouldn't be complaining if Michael was spending more time with her. That would be the last thought that she would have would be that he's having an affair. That was
Unless she's paranoid. Right. I wonder if she... Look, you may be right because we're in a vacuum taking these calls all the time. But, James, thank you. I have Eddie with a theory from the whole office. But, James, before I do that, will you just do me a favor because your voice is rocking my core. Would you say 102.7 KISS FM?
102.7 KISS FM.
Eddie, thanks for holding in Rancho. So you in the office, you've got a theory about this Ryan's Roses?
Absolutely.
Tell me.
So there is no possible way on earth that after 17 years, a woman would just say, all right, I'm out. That's it. I'm leaving. So, she's for sure taking 2 slices of cake elsewhere. There's no way that he's the only one at fault here.
So you think her calm, poised reaction was a result of her previously cheating?
I think she, for sure. That's why when he said, are we really going there? She's for sure had affairs in the past and, cheated on him. There's no way.
I like the way you psychoanalyze this. Where do you work? For whom do you work for and with?
I'd like to tell you I'm some type of counselor, but I'm not. We're a construction company, and every morning we listen in to you guys, and it's our therapy.
Well, hi.
That's so awesome.
No, you know the architecture and construction of a relationship. I mean, this is...
I'll tell you what, I know that you can't build a house without a foundation.
That's
and
right.
There we go. This thing's done.
You are the brick to my mortar.
For a while as well. They're not good for each other. They're done.
How many people in the office there?
There's 12, and about 6 of them are jumping around in the background right now. Happy as can be.
You guys are the best. Thanks for listening to us. Take care, okay?
You got it, Ryan. Thank you.
Later. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, Carol.
Yes.
You can have your cake and eat it too.
You can't have it anymore once it's eaten.
So if you eat your cake, you can no longer have it. So that's why you can't do both.
So you're supposed to stare at it?
I'm sorry?
You're supposed to just stare at it?
Yeah.
We're confused by this because what Tanya was saying that she doesn't understand the phrase because the guy, we were saying this, Brian, wanted to have his cake and eat it too in the relationship. Right. Tanya said, hold up, wait a minute, let me put some boom in it, and which we should search the origin of that as well, but I think it's a cheer from my junior high days.
Yeah, I don't think that's like widely known.
Have your cake and eat it too. So if Sissany gives me a cake, I have my cake. Now,
yes.
if I don't eat it, she's going to be offended that I don't eat it.
But if you don't eat it, then you still
it has
have it.
nothing to do with that. Exactly. It has to do with one or the other. If you want to have it, you can't eat it.
No, but if I have it,
you can no longer have it.
Well, why would I let it go stale?
It has something to do with the friend and Marie Antoinette, and I don't know exactly the origin.
She's going biblical dates. She's going way back, Marie Antoinette and before. Take it to Mesopotamia. Let's go back to the days of aqueducts and cakes and eating it too. All right. Well, we love you for listening to us, Carol. Thank you for explaining that.
Love you guys too.
All right.
All right.
I'm equally. Have a good morning. If you give me a cake and I don't eat it, I feel like that's the offensive act.
I know, I agree.
But if I have my cake and I keep having my cake and I don't eat it, that's great, but my cake eventually goes bad. So that's bad. So if I have my cake and I eat it too, it seems like the good result.
Apparently it's not.
Well, let's not cry over spilled milk here.
Oh, jeez. What does that mean?
Well, that is, if you spill your milk, it's not that big of a deal, so don't cry. And so that my mother, she would know. I may have to find her about the cake because she might have a good explanation of the cake. Hi, Jen. How are you in West Hollywood?
I'm good. How are you, Ryan?
I'm good. We just heard that Ryan's Roses call, and people are having a hard time understanding how she was so calm and transactional in reacting to her husband having this extramarital affair. What's your view?
Well, I think that sometimes women, we have this intuition when our partners are cheating on us, and to me it sounded like she had already sort of come to terms with it, and she just wanted that confirmation by doing the Ryan's Roses call. But, I mean, I've had situations where I've been dating someone, and, I remember this one guy, he had a girl post on his Facebook wall, and I just was immediately suspicious, and I felt crazy about it, and by the time I confronted him about it, I was right, first of all. Second of all,
I get it.
By that point, because I accepted it already.
I get that. But to your point, there's a nucleus of intuition.
There really is.
That is within the epidermis of individuals that can suss this stuff out, and they've got this remarkable telekinetic, whatever radar, where they do say, if I start thinking of someone, they might call. They do say there's your inners are able to detect things. It sounds like that's what she did with this, because otherwise you can't take it like that. Jen, I'm all worked up. All right. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, of course. Thanks, Brian.
My shirt's coming out untucked. It's my hands are in the air. All right, it's time for Ryan's Roses. So we got this email. She says, Ryan and Ellen, I was surprised by my husband at lunch last week. He always goes to the same place at the same time on the same day every single week. And since I was in the area, I thought I'd stop by. Well, when I walked in, it was just my husband and another female coworker, which was so awkward. I've never been more uncomfortable. She looked uncomfortable too, so I made up an excuse and got out of there. Ew. Later, he told me that she's going through some tough stuff with her husband and needed someone to lean on to talk to.
Inappropriate choice.
Yeah. Then over the weekend, she says, I was in the front yard when he pulled into the driveway. I could clearly hear him talking to a woman on the Bluetooth. But I asked who he was talking to. He said it was his friend Mark. He lied to me, I could tell. Something's going on. I don't believe that she's having problems with her husband.
Or she is having problems with her husband, and she wants this husband.
Is it appropriate to have that conversation? Alexa, hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
Well, I'm a little confused.
You're a little confused. So you stopped in, you saw your husband talking to this woman, and then that was the first thing. Then you found out that he was really lying to you because you heard a woman on the phone on the Bluetooth?
Right.
It was the same woman?
I'm almost positive it was the same woman. I mean, it sounded like the same woman.
And he said it was Mark?
It was his friend Mark, but it wasn't. It was a female voice.
Mm-hmm. How long have you been married?
Oh, my God. I'm sorry. This is really hard to talk about. We've been married for about 3 years now.
Do you have kids?
We have 2 kids.
Okay. So is this the first thing that's ever felt weird to you in the marriage?
Yeah, actually, you know, he does things the same way all the time. And so he's pretty predictable. And I felt pretty confident in us and in what he does. I never think he's really lying to me, which is how I kind of found out, because he has lunch every single day at the same spot. Mm-hmm. So I thought, I'm going to go ahead and stop by and say hello to him. And I did. He was sitting with a woman. And when he saw me, he kind of just offered me, obviously, to sit down. But it was really awkward. Like, she was awkward, and I felt awkward. So I decided to leave.
We're going to call your husband. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, so Nelson is in for Patty today. He is going to offer him some roses, and we want to find out who he sends them to and then what he puts on the card. You said that his coworker's name is Louisa?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, well, good luck, Alexa.
Thanks.
Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, my name is Nelson, and I am from Enchanted Florist, and I'm looking for Ernie.
Yeah, you've got him.
Hi, Ernie. So I'm actually doing this great offer around your area. We are doing a new delivery service, and it's really great. We are just offering completely free a dozen roses, and you can send them to whoever you want. All I need is the name and the address, and we can send it. And all I'm asking in return is for you to just give us a great review on your social media platforms.
Yeah, okay. I mean, am I going to be like on a mailing list or something, or do you need like my credit card to confirm, or like, is there anything like that I'm going to have to deal with afterwards, or is it just really?
It's really completely free. It's really awesome. Like we're just really wanting the reviews, and we really want you to just. So yeah, I don't even need your credit card at all. Actually, I just need.
And no email mailing list or anything like that either.
None of that.
Okay. Let's. So send it to Luisa, and just put something like. I thought you could use a pick-me-up, or... Yeah, that sounds good, right? I thought you could use a pick-me-up.
Ernie, it's Ryan Seacrest and Ellen K. You're on the radio. I need you to know that. Your voice is being broadcast right now. We've got your wife, Alexa, on the line. What's going on?
Ernie.
What's going on with you and Louisa?
Nothing's going on between us. She's had a rough week. She's having a tough time, and she's a coworker, and I was there to talk to her.
Why is she confiding in you? I mean, she must have other friends.
I mean, I'm sure she does, but we work together. We see each other every day. It's personal stuff. So she's having some trouble with her husband, and she knows I'm married, so I sort of have that part of the experience.
Look,
I guess.
Ernie,
yeah.
Is there something going on between the two of you?
No. There's
why?
I don't know how else to say it. I'm trying
why?
to be a good friend.
Why would you send flowers, given the opportunity to send them to any woman? You picked Louisa over your wife.
It's not about picking her over Alexa. It's just about.
All right. So let me ask you this. Over the weekend, she said that your wife said that she heard you talking to a female on the Bluetooth, and then she asked you about it, and you said it was your friend Mark. Who were you talking to?
I was talking to Lisa.
So Ernie,
why lie?
Because it's easier than to start a fight, because I knew she would overreact. Because I was
Well, if you feel like you're doing something wrong, stop doing it. And why did you? And don't send roses to her.
I don't feel like I'm doing anything wrong. I feel like she does, And so rather than argue with her about it, because I know she's going to get upset, and because I do care about her, of course I do, I love her very much, but rather
if you
than
care
stress
about
her
me,
out and
if you care about me and it's bothering me, you have to stop. Because I'm your wife and this is just a coworker, and obviously I don't understand why you're giving me so much compassion. I mean, how many times have I not come home, feeling bad, or there's something going on with the kids, or I'm not feeling my best? You don't send me flowers. You don't give me all the compassion that you're showing this woman, this stranger.
So, Ernie, there's just something not right about this, right? You're spending too much time with this other woman. It's making your wife feel uncomfortable. It's just not right. Whether you're cheating or not, it's just not right. And your wife feels like something's going on. Do you not see that, Ernie?
I mean, I guess I do, but it's it's hard for me. Like, does she not want me to be like a nice, like, compassionate friend to my friends?
It has
like,
nothing to
I guess that's
do
the part
with
of it I
that.
don't get.
Flip the tables, Ernie. If Alexa had a coworker who was going through a rough patch and he was leaning on her and she was lying to you about speaking with him, how would you feel? It's wrong.
Yeah, I guess I see that.
So we have free flowers. Who are you sending them to?
I think I'll send them to my wife.
I'll take it. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Do you think he's cheating?
I think he wants to.
Well, there's just something not right about them spending so much time together.